public, and we need to get to the bottom of this, man. We need answers tonight. We ain't waiting until next month to get to the bottom of this. You ain't gotta be no gangbanger to get got. People dying in the comfort of their own homes. Rest in peace to rich homie Quan. He got out of the street life. He ain't get indicted with YSL. He was at home in his house when he passed away. We need answers. He was only 34 years old. What did we sign up for? What's really going on out here in these streets, man? You ain't gotta be a criminal to lose your life. You ain't gotta be a thug. You ain't gotta be none of that. You could be a regular person out here. And tomorrow is not promised. We gotta figure this out. Young Thug is in jail. At least he still got his life. Rich homie Quan done passed away at 34 years of age, y'all. He's no longer here. This like another takeoff situation for me because everybody know that he was a good brother. When people seen him in the streets, people shook his hand, saluted him, and showed him nothing but love. And that's why my question is, why are we losing so many good people nowadays? It ain't got nothing to do with the street life. I'm talking healthy people. Just up out the blue and be gone. Now, we ain't got all the answers, but they making it seem like his family came in there and he was just gone. Rich homie Quan is a platinum selling rapper from Atlanta. And he no longer here. Rest in peace to him. He died today in his home, according to his family. Rich homie Quan family told the news they are shattered and heartbroken by his sudden death. No cause of death has been reported, and they're desperately searching for answers. How could this happen? You wake up in the morning, go in his room or wherever he was at, and he was gone. No signs of nothing. No foul play. The conspiracy theorist is talking, but that ain't what we doing right now because this man's body ain't even turned cold yet. All we can do is mourn. I'm gonna need y'all to say y'all prayers for him and his family. And y'all know I'm the conspiracy man, but not today. We gonna get at a break and mourn this man because I was just thinking the other day, when is Rich homie Quan coming out with some new music? I was listening to his tracks not that long ago, and I'm like, homie really got that flow. Why did he cool off the way that he cooled off? And I did a little bit of research. The streets was getting real crazy. YSL Woody was in court talking about how they shot up his car. God spared his life in the streets. What the hell was going on in his home, man? Like I said, I'm trying not to do the conspiracy thing, but it's a lot of allegations and speculations to be made. He was born in Atlanta, a real Atlanta native, y'all. He burst onto the scene in 2013 with his instant classic hit. It ain't take him a while to get popping. All the people needed to do was hear him one time. It was instant, just like ramen noodles, but he ain't no microwave rapper. He really got bars. Hold on, y'all. Yo, hello. Who this is, man?
Hey, I know who killed Quan, boy.
Yo, we need you to cut that off in the background and please explain to us what's on your mind right now.
I killed Quan.
Okay.
Yeah. I want to interview right now on why you.
You sound like you well of age and you still acting like a child. And that's the saddest part. We talking about a human life here. This ain't no comedy video. We ain't doing no joking and no laughing or nothing like that. You really making an ass out of yourself.
What are you talking about, nigga? I killed that nigga. That nigga dead because of me.
Oh my goodness.
556 all through and shit.
Yo, crack is I can't even say cocaine. Crack is a hell of a drug. Get the hell off my phone, man. Man, people ain't got no regard for human life. No wonder people dropping like flies and people dying left and right. Because people don't care about life no more. I'm doing the most serious video I ever did in my entire life and still got goofies and lames calling up here trying to make fun of the situation, man. The devil is always working, but that ain't gonna stop our flow. Y'all hit that like and subscribe to the channel because I'm about to rev this thing up. I'm gonna bring some redemption to Rich Homie Quan and shed some beautiful light on this man's name, regardless of what these lames out here talking about. I need to see them RIPs in the comment section. And if you're gonna call in, be respectful about the matter. And we definitely need to have this conversation because Rich Homie Quan ain't the only person that I heard of that lost their life so suddenly like this. It's happening every day. And people don't know why. And you need to be concerned as well because we don't know if it's something in the water, in the air. It could be something in the food. The last time I checked, Rich Homie Quan wasn't on no drugs like that. And even if he was, I know 80-year-old crackheads and they still out there kicking and fixing cars. So what is this all about? Rich Homie Quan later joined Young Thug on the Cash Money Records project Rich Gang, and he was hot like lava. And he was a frequent collaborator with his hometown homies 2 Chainz and Jacquees. So people got love for this man. Why would he be gone so soon like this? The last time we spoke to him, he ripped the current state of hip hop for his murderous lyrics and cookie cutter songs formats. So he wasn't feeling how the game was going, just like a lot of people out here. He's a realist. He could have kept on getting the bag, lying to the public, acting stupid, but he ain't do that. And now he gone. Yo, hello, who this is, man?
I want to speak to the brother, Sean Blazington, please.
Yeah, we need you to cut that off in the background. We need you to cut that off and put some respect on him because that's loud and it's a RIP.
Yes.
This a RIP video, man.
We're not gonna talk bad about him.
Yeah, we gotta have you cut that off. Cut it off in the back. We can't hear you. Cut that off. It's too loud.
Okay, there you go. It's good now. There you go.
No doubt. We appreciate that, bro. What's on your mind?
Listen, man, I feel bad about the situation, man, with Young Thug and they were beefing and stuff like that. But we got to put that to the side. We got to talk about the style. We got to talk about the music the man brought to us, man. Quan had style. He had lyrics. He had music. We loved him. You know,
No
we got to think about the principalities about the situation is that he's gone, and we got to give the man respect, man.
Yeah.
You know, he had a lot of talent, man. He had a lot of talent. And we feel bad about the brother. But anyway, I'm going to cut that off. I'm just going to say mad love to you, mad love to the show. I love what you bring into the air.
No
and we
doubt.
love you, man.
Yo, I appreciate that, man.
So
Yo, and my question for you, bruh. Now, we know Rich Homie Quan is a celebrity and everybody know who he is and you get a lot of perks for being a celebrity, but at the same time, he's a father, he's a son, he's a brother, he a cousin, he an uncle.
Yes,
he's a human being, you know what I'm saying? And he just dropped.
Of course.
Don't nobody know how he dropped. It could be you, it could be me, it could be anybody. What you think going on out here in these streets that got people just dropping like flies?
What's going on is, man, that the youth, man, the youth, all this drill music thing that's going on, they hear a little song and they want to go out there and throw a gun on them, and they want to go out there and kill everybody. They shouldn't be like that, man.
No, bro, you're not understanding. He didn't die from no street violence. He was in his home when he passed away. He was at home with his family. He wasn't out there in the street.
Oh, so it must have been, what, health issues that the brother had? Because they never talked about he had health issues.
34 years old, healthy young man. He wasn't obese. Rich Homie Quan was a slim guy. And not saying being slim mean that you healthy, but as far as we know, he was a healthy guy.
Could it be that lean? Because these brothers, they be sipping that lean, man, like it was Clorox, man.
Damn, man. I really hope that's not the case, man, because I know for a fact. Yeah.
What happened to Thugger's boy? His right hand man, the other one, what's his name? He died of that. He was drinking lean. He died. You know, I mean, these dudes, man, they be abusing them damn drugs too. Now you got to see the picture. I understand what's going on. I understand what's
Damn.
going on. I understand that people, they do, but we gotta bring to light what's real.
Mm-hmm.
These dudes, they be abusing these little chemicals, man.
Mm-hmm. So
But
you would
anyway, Sean, man,
assume,
listen, man.
not to cut you off, but you would assume that it probably has something to do with some narcotics.
Listen, man. I guarantee you that when he's not going to get a heart attack at that age. It must have been that lean, man. That lean killing everybody, man.
Oh no, man, that's horrible. If that, I don't want to believe that, but that's horrible if that's the case.
I'm looking at the comments. Look, bro, overdose. Look, OD off bad pills. I'm telling you, man. We know everything that's going on with these rappers, man. I be on TV every day, and I be watching what's going on. These dudes, man. I'm telling you, it must have been. He did a little too much of that lean, man.
That's horrible,
that
man.
lean Thugger was doing it. Look how healthy he look. He all fat now and shit. He put all that weight. He got a big butt now and shit. You haven't seen Thug?
The hell?
Goodness.
So you saying that now that Young Thug is in jail, like he able to get healthy and he gained that weight because he offered it.
Yeah. Man, listen, Thug was looking bad, man. That lean was killing him. It's all about drugs now, man. People deal, when people deal with depression and the principality of the situation is that when they deal with emotions and people going through situations, they don't go to a psychiatrist, man. They go see JoJo, man. They buy. Yeah, Sean, that's what's going on, man. The damn lean, man. I'm telling you, man.
Yo, I would hate to think it. Like, it's not confirmed. We don't know what it was, but to hear, you did make some great points because once upon a time, Young Thug was real slim, just like Rich Homie Quan. But now that he ain't able to sip lean, yeah, man, he a big dude now.
DOC had to make a special order for him. The department. Listen, you didn't know about this. The Department of Correction had to make a special order for him, 4X, because they only carry 2X and 1X.
They gotta have him in a 4X.
Yeah, they had a 4X for his uniform. They had to make a special order, and they had to go through the governor, man.
Wow.
It's crazy, man, Sean. I'm telling you, it's crazy. It's crazy. But anyway, Thug look good. You seen him?
I don't know about all that. You know what I'm saying? You already talking about he got a big booty and all that. That threw me off, to keep it a buck.
No, look at him. Look, he look real good. Look at that red shirt. Blood. Ooh, throw the O up. Oh, well, yeah, he be throwing the O sometimes. The B.
Yeah, yo, hey man, I can't knock you for
Look at them big ass glasses he got on.
No doubt. Yeah, you said he got a big booty and all that. That kind of threw me off, bro. But everything else that you said was nothing but facts. Yo, maybe it is. I ain't going to say what it is. I don't know what it is. All I could say at this point in time is rest in peace to Rich Homie Quan. Real talk.
You know what? I love his music, brother. I love his music, and I love the content that you bring in. Yo, listen, you be having me rolling. But in a situation like this, with all due respect to you and everybody out there, we got to give Rich Quan the respect and give the family the condolences. And you know what I'm saying? We supposed to step up to the plate and give the man respect.
Yo, that's all we doing over here is giving him his love, his flowers, his respects, and his RIPs, man. And that's why we so glad you called in. And next time we go live, bro, man, you definitely got to call back because you the MVP for calling in and shedding that light on the situation, bro. We gonna holler at you soon. So much love for you, and you be good out there. No doubt, no doubt. Yo, shout out to him for his phone call, man. He done gave us some good insight because I would have never tried to take it there. But you just never know, man. You just never know. Since he can't speak for himself and he ain't here to defend himself and tell his side of the story, I'm just going, assume that the Lord took him because it was his time. Yo, hello. Who this is, man?
What it do, big bro? Yeah, man. I just wanted to get my little put in.
Yo, we can't even hear you because the TV so loud in the back. I know you watching the show.
I'm watching that motherfucking show, big bro.
No doubt. I appreciate that.
Hell yeah.
No doubt.
But I want to pinpoint, man. That's how Pimp C died.
We still need you to cut that off in the back.
I'm gonna turn it all the way. I'm gonna turn it all the way off. Okay.
No doubt.
I want to like that's how Pimp C died. Talking about an overdose and everything. I mean, Young Thug, ever since Rich Homie Quan was blackballed ever since he denied Young Thug because he wanted to trampoline Rich Homie Quan. Rich Homie Quan turned him down, and he been blackballed ever since. That boy wanted to have sex with that boy, and he got turned down.
Oh my
That was it.
goodness.
You know, Designer looking crazy too. He turned down them booty hole deals, and look at him. He looking crazy. I just seen him on the Instagram just the other day looking crazy, looking like a straight fiend. Like, boy, what the hell?
You said you seen Designer online looking like a fiend too?
Hell yeah, freestyling. I think it was a rap diss against somebody. I need to re-look it up.
Damn, man. So you saying all these hip hop acts, they on drugs real bad.
No, I wouldn't say they on drugs. I mean, they probably are on drugs because you know how you go from being popular to nobody now. Like, they regular people now, and they just like, man, I just want to rap and make good music, but these dudes want to turn me around and slap me on my ass, and I'm like, nah, man, hell no. And they like, shit, well, you gonna go back to being normal, and we gonna make it hard on you. So
But you figure if they already got their shot in the game, that they already went through all that, or else they would have never made it on TV or the radio.
I don't know, because you know they might get that retarded deal. You know how they get that half a penny a deal to where they can make a good song, but that's as far as they gonna go. But if they want to make a little bit more money and get up, man, they got to turn around.
I don't see. I don't know if that's the case, especially when it come to Rich Homie Quan, because YSL got indicted. They locked up everybody in their entourage. Quan was left out of that. He went the other way. He wasn't dealing with them like that. So for him to lose his life so suddenly and all them other dudes are still alive, that's messed up. He took the high road and decided that he didn't want to live that life. So my question is, why are we losing so many good people? We don't lost Takeoff. You got people out here losing their grandmothers, grandfathers, and it wasn't no signs of health complications. It's really people out here dropping like flies. People that you know for a fact that ain't on no narcotics, that ain't sipping no lean or popping no
No,
pills.
yep. They may do a little bit, but nah, they ain't doing it like that. Nah, these people probably know how to speak Spanish and all type of different languages and know how to play the piano. Hell no, they ain't. Nah, they being kind of they being bumped off a little bit. I think, you
So
know.
you think it's a hit out on everyday citizens? Like we all can get got? You think something going around out there?
To a certain extent, yeah. You know, I mean, like, say if you have, like, cause I have like certain, my aunt in off on 39th Street,
Mm-hmm.
and they offered her to buy her house all the time. They always come and buy her house, always trying to get her out the house. Hell yeah, they like they'll stage certain things that, man, it'll go down. It'll be shootings out of nowhere happening on your block. It'll be all type of weird shit going on. You know.
Yo, one thing I know for sure, drug addicts usually live for a long ass time. Like I said earlier,
Hell
I know
yeah.
crackheads out there still fixing cars and shit. And it was another
Yeah.
situation with a rapper named Big Scar. He passed away in his home, and his family talking about, oh, we don't know what happened, but they trying to get that life insurance and all that.
Man, they like that's hush money. You know, I think it's hush money. It could be hush money. Cause it ain't like they can stand up to these people. They scary as fuck. You know, that probably was their only tough guy in the family. And everybody else is just they want to be tough or somebody that's doing something in life or something. Man, they like, you know, I think people will turn the other cheek when some shit going down, you know, and they act like nothing's gonna happen to you, but they knew the whole time.
Look at this, man. They said an alleged family member of up and coming rapper Big Scar has claimed the 22-year-old died from a drug overdose of prescription. They did the same thing with Gangsta Boo. Remember that? Gangsta Boo
Yeah.
was at her family house and they
And
talking about she
overdose.
OD before she even got in the door.
See?
What's that
See?
all about? Do you think people taking insurance policies out on these rappers when they ain't selling no more records?
Yeah, I think like when the family get a little insurance policy, I think like I don't think that's like their insurance policy ain't gonna amount up to what they gonna get from them through the course of their whole lifespan. You know, if they was to stay alive. To the family at times, they worth more alive than dead. But to people that got like all your music streams are going down, or I gave you a certain loan on this, or like Rich Homie Quan, shit, he just did an interview admitting like, yeah, he shot my dad house up because I think some little bald head dude I forgot that dude named Woody or something.
Yeah, YSL Woody.
Yeah, he said he shot up his dad and stuff, and then Rich Homie Quan downplayed it like, yeah, he shot up my dad's stuff, but it ain't all like how people saying it, like, because Rich Homie Quan probably didn't want to look like a mark. Look like, man, y'all was kind of y'all, because they got powers to where the police will turn the other cheek, to where they can do all this type of stuff. If Rich Homie Quan do it to them, he'll go to jail by 3 a.m. He'll be in jail by 3 a.m. I guarantee it. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna live that down, but they can live it down to where they can get RICOs and stuff and all this shit. Man, Rich Homie Quan have been in jail ASAP if he was trying to. Man, that's why he couldn't beat them type of dudes. Like, dude, like, cause I can beat y'all individually, but y'all got all these extra people behind y'all saying turning the other cheek when it comes to breaking the law. You know, like
That's
Young Dolph.
real.
Dolph didn't have
Young
a
Dolph
chance.
too. He
Dolph
you
didn't have
right.
a chance. Dolph was way harder than them niggas. He could have said, man, I'm put all my money on y'all head. He know he'd have been in jail tomorrow.
Couldn't do it, man. It's only so much you could do. And it'd be the good ones, the ones that actually got balls, losing their life, and all the whack rappers still alive, man. I just don't get it. But you did connect a lot of dots, man. That's why I want to thank you. And I appreciate you for calling in. And next time we go live, you definitely got to call back. Because, you know, you be talking that real talk. We're going to holler at you soon. No doubt, bro. No doubt. Yo, thank God for his phone call, man. Yo, hello. Who this is, man?
Wow, what's happening, big brother? You heard me?
What's
This Raymond, bro. I'm just hollering at you, bro. What's happening, big brother?
Yo, man, we just lost another great. Rich Homie Quan passed away in his home. I'm over here connecting these dots. He ain't the first rapper that passed away and got his family confused as hell. Like, oh, we don't know what happened. This is something that's happening often in hip hop now. What you think about all this?
Hey, bro, when I got the news, you heard me? I mean, like, damn, it's kind of strange, bro. I mean, from what allegedly he OD'd on some perks. You know what
That's
I'm saying?
what they saying out there in the street?
Yeah, because Boosie had smoke on it, and that's how I found out. Then I seen when you popped up on YouTube, and I tuned in, and now I'm sitting back, and this all allegedly now. He was supposed to testify in about 3 more days. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's all allegedly. I'm not saying this the deal. He's just one of the main factors in that case. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know. This all allegedly, and I mean, got hit with some fentanyl. You know, 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. The purse had fentanyl in it, and three days before you supposed to lay down to testify or whatever, you out of here.
Damn, yo, that's crazy because the case is heating up. They got YSL Woody on the stand looking all types of crazy. So they was, you absolutely right. They was about to bring in Rich Homie Quan to testify for the YSL trial.
Yeah, he was coming in, he was going in and give his side, you heard me? But Woody and all them dudes don't remember nothing they say. So they don't remember nothing. You know what I'm saying? But that's just allegedly. That's just how I'm looking at it. Like, it's crazy out here, bro. You heard me? And
that's fucked up.
Yeah. So that fentanyl and all that other shit they're selling out here, man, it's killing our people, man. I mean, it's killing us, bro.
Yeah, man. He probably was thinking like, damn, I got to go testify. That probably stressed him out to the point to where, he probably was gone. Because he know once you get on that stand and you start talking, your shit is over. It ain't like he on the radio. So whatever revenue or connections he had, them was going to be severed once he got up on that stand.
Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? So like I say, it's all allegedly. I was just sitting here thinking like, damn, that's kind of like, damn. I mean, right before you supposed to go do your thing or whatever you're doing in the courthouse, and bam, all of a sudden you just pop up and you out of here. So I don't know, bro. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy, man.
That's crazy. Yeah, that is beyond weird, man. People, this drug shit. Do you think it's gonna be a limit to this because more and more people getting hooked on something? You know what I'm saying? And people, you don't want to know what I think it is? I think these drugs be drying people insides out. They be dying from dehydration a lot of times.
Man, yeah, I had a part of that lifestyle years ago. You heard me? I've been so clean and sober by the grace of the Most High, not going on 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
But I know, it's a different time now. I mean, ain't no love, You got motherfuckers telling you, excuse my language, you got people telling you stuff out here, and half of them don't even do the drugs. They don't know what's in the drugs, man. I mean, come on, man. Half of this stuff man-made. Even from the Met to the Met, all that, man. All that's man-made, man. You know what I'm saying? So ain't nobody, you don't know what you get nowadays. Even the weed. They say they're slipping some or the fentanyl in some weed now. That's allegedly. I don't know how true it is, but man, it's messed up out here, man.
That's messed up.
This ain't the same world we grew up in, man.
Yeah, because everybody trying to get a bag. People want that money so bad, they going to sell you something that's guaranteed to have you coming back. So they'll turn you into a fiend just to keep their pockets fat.
Yeah, this ain't the same world we grew up in, man. I'm talking about like the evilness. Evil don't hide no more. Evil do not hide no more, man. It's real out here. Ain't no more. The love didn't really grow cold.
That's fucked up, man.
Saying?
Yeah, so
rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Brother. And I'm damn, bro.
Damn,
man, that's crazy.
You just shed a whole lot of light on a lot of stuff. Rich Homie Quan had the world on his shoulders, man. So for him to pass, it could have been. We just gonna have to wait and see. Because I could sit here and say this and say that. You made some good points. The last caller made some good points, but at this time, all I could really say is rest in peace to this brother, man.
Okay, and that last caller, not the last one, but the caller before him. What did he say? Doug Gateway had a big booty. What that was about? Like, what
I don't know. It's a lot of weirdos out here, man. He was loving. He loved the fact. It was weird, man. But even though he was zesty, he made a good point. He said that before Young Thug went to jail, he was real skinny, just like Rich Homie Quan. But when he got he got fat because he can't do them drugs like that up in there.
No. He can't do nothing. I'll be looking at him. I'm like, man, Thug got big as I don't know what in there. You know what I'm saying? But allegedly they're saying this here might free him. I don't know.
And we gonna have to, now that Rich Homie Quan can't give his testimony, he out the picture. I think he probably was the link to get them locked up for life. So somehow, some way, he no longer, his family acting like they don't know what's going on. When it comes to these rappers dying in their homes, I pulled up 3 rappers as examples. Can you trust their families?
Man, honestly, man, nowadays, man, I don't trust nobody but the Most High, man.
That's sad, man. People,
That's just me. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? I don't trust them as far as I can see them.
Yeah,
the
man.
The sad part about it is,
in
certain situations, you have to trust somebody, but only you know. Man, it's weird. I don't know, man. I'm 50 years old, so I remember the good times. I remember the good days. This is not the same. It's not.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Everybody got their own best interests at heart, regardless of who you are. Once you fall off, it's all good when you're making money and you can, spend on people. But when you ain't making that money like that no more, people start scheming and thinking of ways how to get some money off of you.
Well, I'm trying to tell you, man, you can tell them, 100 times. Tell them no one time, and they're going to forget the 100 times you ever did anything for them. They're going to turn straight enemies. Man, I asked this clown for something, man. This clown told me no, man. I just gave you 100 times before when you asked me, big brother. I'm not right now. That is a beast. That's
it. That one time is going to end it all. After all, it don't matter. Like you said, it don't matter how much good you do for somebody. Just that one time can sever a whole relationship.
That one time, man. That one time. Tell them no one time, and it's over.
It's fucked up, man. That's the life we living in, man. Rest in peace to Rich Homie Quan. We gonna get some answers, man. Sooner or later, we gonna find out what happened to this brother, man. And you just gave us a whole lot of insight. We appreciate you for your phone call, brother. That's why the next time we go live, you definitely got to call back because we going to be waiting on your call. No doubt. We going to holler at you later, dog. Real talk. Shout out to him, man. No doubt, no doubt. Yo, I'm over here really, really hurting right now because you can't trust nobody. It's no way in the world this should have happened to Rich Homie Quan. We talking about a rapper that got out the way. He could have stayed in it. He could have kept thugging. He could have kept having people thinking that he was Andre 3000 son and all that. He ain't want to do that. Rest in peace to Rich Homie Quan. Now the family, my personal opinion, I don't trust these hip hop families. I don't trust them, man. That's just me though. Yo, hello, who this is, man?
Yeah, what's up? This is Demetrius. What's happening? Sorry about that. What's up, Sean?
Yo, Demetrius, Rich Homie Quan just lost his life. We trying to figure it out. We not trying to jump to conclusions, but it's hard not to because he was only 34. No, he was only 34 years old. What you got to say about all this, man?
Man, it's just that, know what I'm saying? Like, this been going on since years, know what I'm saying? Everybody been overdosing, know what I'm saying? And it's crazy, you know what I'm saying? Shit, like we just hearing it. He only 34 years old.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it's fucked up how we got, you know what I'm saying? We got to watch out for ourselves now, you know what I'm saying? Because when we get older, you know what I'm saying? Shoot, we don't know what's going to happen to us.
Yo, nobody know. We don't have a clue what's in store for us today or tomorrow. But when it comes to these hip hop celebrities, man, a lot of times when they pass away, they be in the comfort of their own home. I could see if he was 70-something years old and it was just his time to go. So last night when he got home and he with his family, you mean to tell me he was doing dope in the house with the family? I don't even know if he OD'd at this point, because usually if you out there doping, you're going to get a hotel or be somewhere else. He at home with the fam getting loaded, and then they go in there, and next thing you know, he gone. That's kind of sketchy to me, because you figure his family, if they love him, they going to tell him, like, don't do that shit around here. Like, go somewhere with that. You figure he would have more love and respect for his family to even do dope around his family.
Right. Because I was thinking, you know what I'm saying, Coolio, rest in peace, you know what I'm saying? Shit, he died the same. I guess he died probably the same way, but I don't know what he was on, you know what I'm saying? But I think he died the same way as Rich Homie Quan did.
Damn, man. Yo, I could make excuses and all that, but at the end of the day, drugs is a big part of hip hop culture, especially the younger generation.
Definitely. You know what I'm saying? Should they on fentanyl now, you know what I'm saying? It's just all toe up. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you know what? I wish I can, you know what I'm saying, help the people, you know what I'm saying? But you know, on drugs, you see, they don't want no help. So
yo, bruh, they said, I'm glad you brought up Coolio, because that's another rapper to where his family is saying that he had traces of heroin and all this stuff in the system. So you know how people find loopholes to get money out of a situation. It's looking like all these people, families, is the main one stepping up and saying what happened and how they passed and stuff. Is it a possibility that these families are sketchy when it comes to these rappers?
Oh yeah, you know what? They're right. You know what I'm saying? Because they got that bad.
Gotta get that bag, man. The rapper over there stressed, ain't got a hit record, ain't got nothing coming in. The family looking like, well, hell, we used to getting money up out of you. How can we get some more money up out of this person, man? Next thing you know, they turn up dead. Ain't no telling who put an insurance policy out on Coolio, just waiting for his ass to drop.
Man. Shit. You know what I'm saying? You're right. You know what I'm saying? You're right. It's kind of fishy, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. It is, man. This is crazy. This is crazy. You know what I'm saying? I can't believe it. This happened this morning.
Yeah,
you know
this morning. It's messed up, man. And you like the fifth person to call in here and say something about OD. And when I first started the video, I was trying to, figure he probably died from natural causes and stuff. But according to the streets, what people talking about out there in the streets is that Rich Homie Quan passed away because he OD'd. That's what everybody seemed like they agreeing on.
Yeah, you know what? You know what I'm saying? I was listening to a song with Rich Homie Quan on there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He said my homie died because he popped fake pills.
He said that in the song.
He said that in the song.
Damn. So that's what's going
It's
on
called
out
crazy.
here.
It's called crazy, yo.
Damn, man. Yo, I'm gonna have to look that up. Thanks to you. He rapping about it. He been around it. He done seen it happen before. So, and at this point, I don't know if Rich Homie Quan was on drugs or not. You know how it is. People don't be thinking about somebody till they pass away. Now that he gone, everybody, oh, Rich Homie Quan. But yesterday, wasn't nobody even really think about him like that.
You're right. You know what I'm saying? And he probably smoked and drank, or know what I'm saying, something like that. But heavy drugs, yeah, I think that's on the same page on that one. Yeah.
Yo, what was the name of the song again?
Crazy.
Crazy. We gonna look at them lyrics, man. Yo, we want to thank you so much for calling in and giving us this insight. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't even have known about the song. That's why we want to say thank you, brother. And the next time we go live, you definitely got to call back. We gonna holler at you soon, though. Real talk, man. Yo, you be easy out there, brother, man. No doubt, no doubt. Yo, thank him so much for calling in. He gave us some more insight. We really connecting the dots on here. But once again, let me say, rest in peace to Rich Homie Quan. We don't know the story. His body ain't even turned cold yet. His family mourning. They trying to figure out what they gonna do. What they gonna do with all them chains and them rings and things. Cause that's what people start thinking about. Who gonna have what and who gonna take what. Let me find out his cousins going through his closets trying to get them jeans and them shirts and them sweaters and all that swag he had. Since he ain't gonna need it no more. What about the cars in the house? Is they working on his assets? Is they bickering and fighting already about who gonna get what, when, where, and how? Did he have a will? He got kids, baby mamas. It's about to be a storm. They gonna be cut. I hope they don't be cutting up at the funeral. This shit is crazy, man. And when they say his family, do they mean, did he have a wife or a girlfriend? Was he living with his moms? We don't know his situation, but either way, it sounds sketchy to me. And it's hard for me to give people the benefit of the doubt, especially when everybody's struggling trying to make ends meet. But as of right now, I'm just going to say rest in peace to Rich Homie Quan. We got a lot to talk about in the future. But it's looking real scary for rappers out there. Especially if you're a part of the culture in Atlanta. Let me look this up. Was he married? Do we got kids? Like, who is this family that they speaking about? What is his mom? Hold on, look. It looked like he got a family with kids and everything. Is that his wife? Rich Homie Quan's girlfriend, Amber. Is Amber okay? He suited and booted with Amber, and she looked like good people. I hope she didn't walk in there and witness a man out like that. Was he with her? Or was he at home with Mon Dukes and his cousins now? He left behind a son, man. This is very sad. Rest in peace. Y'all thinking about the rapper, I'm thinking about the man. No Diddy. But he gone now. And this little man got to come up without his father around. This is horrible, man. He found him a decent young lady to be with. Hold up. Maybe she's just a fan that he took a picture with, you know. But that's Negro here nor there. A good dude. I'm talking about a good brother. Regardless of what y'all talk about. People love this man. Damn. Hold on. He got married? Oh, I know Wiz Khalifa ain't marry her nasty ass. We'll talk about that on another video. Yo, open up, answer that call. Yo, hello, hello. Who this is, man?
Hey,
Yo,
this
yo,
Erica.
yo.
I just want to say,
Hey, Erica,
it's
we need you to
very
cut that off pretty
interesting.
please, because it's real loud and you got a beautiful voice. So we want to hear it clearly and hear everything you got to say. Pretty please, Erica.
I was just saying, it was just messed up on how, what happened to Rich Homie Quan.
Mm-hmm.
It just all happened, so fast, and people putting things together, or seem to think that they putting things together. But I just want to say rest in peace to him. This is just awful.
Rest in peace to him, man. Nobody was expecting this today. We like it's Thursday, the weekend about to roll around. We gonna see what's going on. Bam, Rich Homie Quan dead at 34. You figure if you hear about a rapper being dead, it's gonna be one of them knucklehead rappers. Like when what's
Right,
his name? The other one that passed, Julio Fulio, when he
right.
passed, I wasn't surprised. Rest in peace to him, but I really wasn't surprised when he passed. Rich Homie Quan, this one surprised me because we all know he's somebody that get love from a lot of people.
Right, absolutely. So yeah, it's just heartbreaking. It's totally sad. Like I can't believe it.
Yeah, man. I know you're not a psychic and you can't you don't know everything just like I don't know everything, but hearing the news and hearing the story of how, all of this played out with his family finding him in the home, like what do you think it could have possibly been to take out a 34-year-old in the comfort of his own home?
I don't know. They say a drug overdose, so I don't know. That's the strange thing about it. It's just awful. I just trying to put it together like uh he hadn't been talked about or anything, and then
Hmm.
all of a sudden, when his name get brought up, now this.
Yeah,
So
man. Yeah. And he got a lot of ops out there. It's people that celebrating the fact that he passed ain't never met him. Don't you got some evil people out here. We at a point to where people refuse to give somebody a RIP.
right.
I don't understand it,
Mhm.
man. It make the you know what, this situation just made the world a little colder.
Right, right.
It's
And
sad.
shock. I mean, just shocking. It's just mind blowing.
Mm-mm-mm-mm. Do you think stuff like this will get people to think twice about how they living? Because back in the day, people will worry about getting old. Like shit, when I get old, that's when I'm gonna start having problems. I don't want to get old because I'm gonna be fucked up. And old people used to tell you, like, hey, young man, you don't want to get old because when you do, you're gonna start having problems. But now you got older people outliving the younger people. Why do you think that
Right.
is?
I mean, I just think, how people live their life, in the things that they do and the surroundings that they keep, and it's bad because we've seen a lot of our rappers and, these people that supposed to be, idols that's leaving, and majority the same way, either in a sleep heart attack or drug overdose. It's just
Yeah, man.
it's sad. It's sad.
You know what's messed up, sister? When I heard the news, I automatically thought about myself because I'm like, if Rich Homie Quan can go, that mean anybody can go. Cause like I keep
Anybody,
saying,
right?
he a down to earth brother. He just a good spirit, good energy. Like if he can go so tragically like that, we all need to look in the mirror and thank God for every second that we breathing, man.
Right, right. I
Man,
agree.
real talk, man. So what was you doing when you heard the news about Rich Homie Quan?
Actually, last night, I was just looking up the Rico trial,
Mm-hmm.
and I had seen where he was, speaking of his dad's barbershop.
Mm-hmm.
And this morning, I was just, on YouTube, and on my news app on my phone, it came up that he had passed, and I was like, wow, you know.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. And his song, he said, flip flops, I just hit a chick with no condom.
Oh
Woo.
my
He said, I've
goodness.
been serving white boy Adam, no jumper. Hey. He said, circle full of bosses, everybody getting money. And we gonna get a whole lot more off of that this summer, yeah. Run it up till the money counter gone. What he said, run it up till the money counter get done. Bank money, got paper cuts on my thumb. Taking my little boy to school with a gun. Sad that I gotta walk around with a gun. What happened to her? She couldn't handle them hot flames. Shit, her ass over there burning up hot. Couldn't even handle them balls. Yo, shout out to her for calling, man. She said, sad I gotta walk around with a gun. Everybody riding around Atlanta with a gun. Hey, man, bring him back. Bring him back. Yo, hello. Who this is, man? Yo. Yo, hello? Okay, we got some goofy shit going on here. Yo, hello. Who this is, man?
I don't say it ain't so. This
Oh,
is
that's what it is. No doubt.
That's
Yo, what it do, ma?
is.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling amazing, Sean Blasey.
Man, I'm trying to figure it out. We just lost another great one. A good brother by the name of Homie Quan. He gone. We trying to figure out what the hell is going on. What you think about all this here?
Well, first of all, I want to say rest in power. We want to uplift him and exalt his spirit. May he pass over in grace and peace. To God be the glory always. But I just wanted to speak on the fact nobody's really talking about the I don't sponsor things that are not of a righteous or upright heart. Understanding that when you really look at the backgrounds, to kind of piggyback off what the gentleman was saying in relationship to this may being an indicator of stress imposed by the upcoming testimony or whatever with the trial going on, the YSL situation. Unfortunately, if you really look in the background and do the research, that case in itself, Paul Howard, I believe, the former district attorney, had opted not to pursue it by indicting them or prosecuting them because of all of the issues with like the little Woody thing, it not being concrete as far as evidence, and it being one of the longest lasting trials in Georgia history, and it also being an indicator that the Fannie Willis, the DA, they're doing that for unrighteous reason and not looking for it to be an outcome of true justice. So ultimately, when you really look at the factors of what are they really gaining behind that, I don't really think that there's an effort or the motive is to really clean up crime in the streets of Atlanta. And if that having anything to do with it, I'm pretty sure it's pretty impactful, especially if he was already scheduled to testify. Just very unfortunate, but all those that are accountable and influencing the situation, I think, there needs to be accountability for that, and people not just watching it as a for fanfare, so to speak, because the impact on it, actually here we're looking at the loss of life. So that's what my thoughts and opinions are on it.
So to break it down in layman's terms, what exactly are you trying to say, my sister?
Well, I'm saying that I feel that if it was anything, I feel that there was an influence. Maybe he was impacted by the fact that he was coming up to testify. I feel that the background of what the whole trial is about really is not something that is seeking justice, but more for other motivations. And if it had that so much of a serious impact on this gentleman to the fact that he lost his life, people really need to look at what is the root and cause of the issue, which I feel is that it's I forgot the term that they use, but I don't feel that the prosecution or the whole circus that they have going on is really seeking justice. And if it's imposing stress on people to the fact that they're losing their lives, it's like, come on, man.
You know what, man? Because you figure life already be lifing, and you trying to make ends meet. He probably was spiraling. Like, I got to go to court. He probably was getting death threats. He probably out in the street, people pulling up on him. Like, he probably was living in hell because they subpoenaed him to testify. They trying to force him to be a snitch.
Right. And also, if you really look like those ladies, and I hate to say it, but those black women, I don't feel that their representation of even the legal system of itself as attorneys, as barred attorneys, they're not very intelligent. They're even though their demeanor, their acumen, like what they have going on, it's like a real shit show ultimately. And it's, and it's also black people against black people. In a sense, they still have a job to do. I can understand that. But ultimately, with what the goal is and what they're trying to do, it just doesn't, I don't see the value in it ultimately.
Yeah, it's like you put people in position that don't necessarily know what they're doing, but they gonna act like they know what
Like they, yeah.
You get a lot of that in Atlanta though. It's people in position that ain't got no bit. You be like, how in the fuck you even get in position?
Yo,
You don't
check
have
the
a clue.
judge though, but check the judge. And you know the crazy thing about it, that the lady that the white lady that's up there now, yo, she on her shit. It seemed like she's still playing for the other side, but I could see why she's definitely a judge, a Supreme Court, whatever her level is. She definitely on her dean, and that's sad to say because Fanny and them come out there on that Aunt Jemima shit. I'm like, yo, and all that. The other lady, she acting all hood radish, yelling and screaming. I'm like, come on. Their demeanor, I mean, no coof whatsoever. Their demeanor just all over the place, like we about to do and say anything just to, railroad these people. And I don't see it coming from a place that's legitimate ultimately.
But you know how we do. If you could milk the clock and get money out of something, we gonna milk. They've been milking this shit. I looked the other day.
Yo, they been milking that shit. The udders is sore. The cow
They
udders
sore.
is gone.
It's so look, man. I said, well, damn, how long was the OJ trial? Don't you know the OJ trial was only 8 months?
Yo, but listen, the finesse that Johnny Cochran was up there with, like, that's a completely different. I mean, there's no comparison in terms of the legal team. I mean, I don't even know where they like the special ed legal team, if you ask me.
No, they said this was the trial of the century. It only took 8 months. Young Thug been locked up for 2 years and they still ain't get to the bottom of it.
Yo, swear to God, just like, but the whole thing is that I don't see how there could be a misconduct by a judge, and I think he was a general and something else. And then also, remember, I don't know if you paid attention to, he has a service animal. And so, therefore, in situations like that, that's an indicator that you may not be too stable yourself to be making judgment calls, literally.
Because he need a dog to help him make his decisions and shit. The dog nodding yes and no when it comes to locking these people up.
Yo, swear to God, man. Listen, I'm telling you, such a circus. And I think, but all things come to a head. And ultimately, I think black people also have to remember, it's unfortunate, you can't cut corners the way that white people do. You can't do what they do, whether you are in the same position or not, because that's just that's the programming. That's the society that we live in. And ultimately, after they utilize you for what it is, the purpose that they want to serve, and they come at you, all of this stuff I really see coming back full circle to bite all of them in their ass, and that's a fact.
And when they flip somebody, they get you on some drugs. They get you in there. They be like, oh, you got caught with some drugs, huh? How we going to work this out? You want to go to jail for the rest of your life for a little dime bag of weed? They said Rich Homie Quan, he got arrested and his drug case got dismissed 2 years later. So was he back out? And not to talk about him because he's no longer here, but do you think they flipped him?
Well, that's pretty much what they did with all of them. I believe that they already had whatever. Remember, everybody had plea deal agreements. He probably wasn't a part of the direct indictment, but that was, I guess, their strategy all along to get them to come in and testify. And then I guess if you don't comply with what they want you to do, and they on their hound dog shit, they the dogmatic team. I'm pretty sure those were the tactics that they used with everybody. Because remember, they were just saying that they was trying to still get Birdman, Lil Wayne. They still kept name dropping all of those other people that they were still gonna subpoena and come. And I think the management team for Lil Wayne or somebody basically told them to, beat it, fuck out of here type shit. And they were still.
Not to cut you off, but listen at this, man. They said Rich Homie Quan and his crew were busted back in May 2017 on suspicion of a stolen gun and drugs. A few days later, the weapons charge was dropped and he was booked on felony possession of drugs with the intent to distribute. If convicted, he faced up to 30 years in prison, but Rich Homie Quan don't play that. Lucky for him, the case was officially dropped after the judge signed off on it. So what can get a judge to sign off on something like that?
Well, if you turn in state's evidence, if you cooperate, and because remember them laws in Georgia, and I just got up out of Florida because that South wave is completely different. How they on they books with they laws or whatever. So they make a mountain and a molehill out of them drug charges. So I'm pretty sure it could have been in exchange for his testimony in favor of for the state testifying on behalf, as a state's witness for the
Damn.
prosecution.
And all that would have came out if he took the stand because YSL Woody, he was fronting like
Was
he
just
ain't
up
never
there,
told.
yeah.
And they was bringing up stuff from 2013 when he was snitching, and he had to agree to it. Like, yup, I signed them papers. They let the whole world know that he was an informant for a long ass time allegedly.
Right. But
So
this
if
the thing
Quan
too,
would have
I
took
don't
the
see
stand,
how is he? Do you see? Sorry to cut you off, Sean, but why is he online? Where is he getting this money from, or whatever? Like I don't, I'm just a little bit confused unless it's for entertainment. But he makes like a lot of videos and is online with like all these stacks of money and laying it's the little Woody character. So I'm like, yo, what's up with that? Like I thought he just got out of. I'm not. I pay attention to it, but not to the degree. But I just peep certain things. I'm like, what's up with this? Like, where is he? Who's sponsoring this nonsense?
and it could be all that money when they be holding them stacks up to their ears and stuff. That could be government money. They all probably informants at this
So
point.
what you mean a paid informant? He's being paid by the government for that?
Man, they'll pay you. I remember watching a Gucci Mane video, well, a behind the scenes, and it was Gucci was standing there. They was putting the jewelry around his neck. His stylist was putting the clothes on his back. Then some white dude came up, unzipped the bag, and there was a bunch of money in the bag. Gucci reached in, got the money out the bag, and started flexing for the cameras and shit. So they bring that stuff like, it's like video props.
Oh, okay, yeah, prop money and all of that. Yeah. So I get that, but I'm like, and I didn't even understand how was he. So number one, it's the removal of the judge that clearly showed that he was biased, and he's like the lead, whatever judge of the superior court. And I also think if you pay attention to that current judge that's on the case, ultimately the other judge is her boss. So if you see, like, it seemed like she'll almost be, reprimanding the prosecution and all of that and going off on them, but she'll still, at the very end, she still side with they bullshit. Because it's all, you know what I mean? So I'm like, yeah, this kind of crazy. Like, we all could sit here and see what's going on.
This the crazy part about it, sis. This the craziest part about the whole thing. Young Thug's attorney, the dude Brian Steele, he the reason why the black judge got kicked off the case. So you mean to tell me you got the strength and the power to get rid of the judge, but you can't get this man out of a bind?
Yeah, I mean, like, and if we think about it, but remember, it's chess, not checkers. So I'm trying to watch the board. I'm watching the movements because it's clearly not on the strength that these two, I don't even look how dumb ladies is that DA Love and the other chick, like, they all over. Like, I've never seen, like, they're a disgrace to the profession. Like, I just gotta say that, like, whether or not they're a disgrace to the profession.
You ain't never lied about that, sister. We want to thank you so much. Thank you so much for your phone call, sister. We love you to death. Yo, hello. Who this is, man?
Yo, mama, a bitch.
Shit, tell me something on him. Oh, shit, I was in foster care. That white lady ain't had no love for me. I ain't had no love for her neither, man. Hold on, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. Your phone had when I went to elevator
Yeah,
music.
man, the phone be, the elevator music be hitting too, man. And we want to thank you so much for calling in.
Doubt.
We got so much love for you, sister. Make sure you call back the next time we go live. Real talk, man. I want to thank her so much for a phone call. Somebody else call in and say something about my foster mother. Wherever her fat ass at, I can care less. But back to what we were saying about your boy Rich Homie Quan. He gone, and hopefully he gets some justice out here in these streets, man. Yo, hello, who this is, man?
Yo, mama, a bitch. Put that on the show.
Yo, it's already on the show. She said thank you in the text messages as well. You knew she was a stripper at Magic City. Damn, he act like he don't got no love for my moms like that. I'll send him booty pictures in the whole nine. Yo, somebody tell him to call back. Mon Duke's been out of work for a long time. She could use some young meat. Well, I ain't talking about my biological mother, but that's Negro here nor there. Rich Homie Quan is dead at 34 years of age. And people still trying to figure this out. How did a man this young, this energetic, with that much love in his heart, got kids and everything out here, he wasn't trying to leave this earth. But when you got pressure like that on your back, they talking about they was forcing him to testify. They got it to a point to where these people can't even agree to testify, man. Yo, hello, who this is, man?
Hello, this is Big Juicy Jan.
That's what I'm talking about. And if this wasn't such a serious video, I would be trying to get at you and all that. But Rich Homie Quan is dead. Nobody was expecting this. How do you feel about all this?
Well, I feel that if it was
you at the club or something? Because that thing bumping hard.
No, I'm working actually. I'm on the remote at home. I'm doing.
Is there a way you can cut that off? Because it's too loud.
Oh, what's too loud? The TV?
Whatever that is, the bass is rumbling. We could barely even hear you.
All right.
We need you to cut that off in the back. It's very unprofessional. We need that off. Pretty please. We trying to keep it. Did you cut that off?
I did.
Okay, that's what's up. What's on your mind, beautiful?
No. All I want to say is, okay, now I know most states or some states have the legal smoke. Okay, so I'm one of your new members. Big Juicy Jan from the NYC, and we don't legal out here. Okay, so most of the street smoke ain't like the smoke that we used to smoke. 20. Okay, so now what they're doing is they're adding extra fentanyl. They're adding different synthetics. Maybe a couple of dust, maybe some ice in there, just to make it more potent for people to smoke. And it's killing our people. It's killing our brothers, our sisters, and, it's just sad that a lot of people in general, don't care about their lives. They don't know the people they're buying it from. They just in the neighborhood and they're buying and you don't even know who the person is. At least, if you're in your neighborhood, you know this person, that person. But, I'm glad in New York City, we have legal here, and in some states they do. But, it's sad that, you can't go to a reputable person with all the money that they have, get something safe and be safe. Because a lot of happening, and it's just sad that the young ones are leaving,
But you figure somebody of Rich Homie Quan caliber, he know people that know people that know people that know people. He got connects to where people he could get that homegrown, that Cali bud. He can get it. How he gonna get it? It ain't like he got to deal with some dust bunny street dealer dude that he don't know if they got that good work or not. That's what make it so sketchy for me, man. He could make a phone call and somebody gonna be over there with a whole menu of some shit for him to get.
Already know. Yeah. And it's I just, wanted to welcome myself to your channel because I've been watching you for a minute. A few days ago.
And what you say your name was?
Big Juicy Jan.
Big Juice. I'm about to save that right now because I will not let you just go with a beautiful name like that, man. I like curvy women. You calling here all juicy and everything, passing gas, got it rumbling all in the back. That's how I know you working with a whole lot, man. That ass got you blowing that thunder over there, man. I can barely even hear you.
I'm good, boo. All day.
Yo, we appreciate you, Ma. You gave us some real insight. You let us know that them drugs is real bad out there, and you got to be careful what you smoking and what you doing. That's why the next time we go live, I'm going to need you to call back because you act like you a fan, but I'm a bigger fan of you. Got so much love for you. We going to holler at you soon. No doubt, Ma. So much love. Word up. I'll at you later, man. Word up. Sound like she was in a spaceship or something like that. What the hell was going on over there? She must work at a strip club. Yo, save her number in the phone, man. Wait a minute. Put her shit. I'm gonna put Big Booty Judy in the phone. She work at a strip club. She took time to call Big Booty Judy. Okay, we good. We got her name in there. Let's get back to what's going on with Rich Homie Quan. The world want to know what the hell is going on. And I want to know too. Because this ain't right. This is unexpected. When King Vaughn passed, we had all the details. It was some street business and it went down. And even though we was mourning him, we understood that that's what happens when you live that life. Rich Homie Quan, this a whole nother situation. I want to play something for y'all real quick. And I want y'all to pay attention to this. Listen at this, y'all.
I'm going to ask you about the shooting of Rich Homie Quan's father's barbershop.
Oh
Okay?
my goodness.
Is that okay?
No.
Okay, well, I got to do it. You're aware that Rich Homie Quan's father does own a barbershop in Atlanta, correct?
I guess.
Okay. 2014, someone shot up Rich Homie Quan's father's barbershop, correct?
Damn.
I guess.
Okay. And this was a big deal. Rich Homie Quan, at least at that time, was a well-known rapper.
I'm listening.
Okay. And Rich Homie Quan was trying to find answers to who shot up his father's barbershop, correct? I mean, he came to you for answers.
All right.
You knew Rich Homie Quan, right?
Something like that.
Okay. And he came to you for answers, and he told you that he thought Trevante Turner, Threat, shot up his father's barbershop.
Family all involved in it. He got his family implicated in it. He got his family going through drama. Yo, hello. Who this is, man?
Yo, what up, son?
What's going on, man? Who this be?
Yo, it's your boy D, man. I'm AZ. What's up, man?
Yo, man, we over here talking about Rich Homie Quan. He passed away today, and I'm trying to connect these dots a little bit because we don't know everything. They saying that his family reported that he passed away with his sudden death. Come to find out, his father's barbershop got shot up, and you figure, hell, Quan bringing all this drama to his family. He about to go take the stand. His family probably was getting a lot of heat from that. What you got to say about this whole situation, man?
Well, I mean, from his last interview, I don't know if you've seen his recent interview. He looked like he was out of the bed on the interview, though. Like, he seemed like he was high as hell on that interview, going through something. So, like, you look at it as this, bro. I think, like, he knew something was up, something was going down, somebody knew something, but the last interview, man, tells it all, man. I mean, people can say what they want. People can say it was a hit. And the dude was out of there on that last interview, bro. Maybe he came across a run down to some narcotics or something. We don't know, and he took something bad. But people can say what they want. At the end of the day, what the statement say, I think he OD'd, man.
Oh,
it has nothing to do with Thug, nothing to do with Thug or none of that stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And you know, yeah, we listening. Go ahead.
Well, because, you know, he hasn't really been in the picture in a while, right? Until Thug got arrested and all this he said, she said shit started coming out. And then he finally came in the picture because, I mean, to be real about it, man, everybody forgot about him. You know what I'm saying? Until recently. So, I mean, I don't believe in it was a hit or nothing like that, man.
You think he just up and OD?
Yeah, man. I mean, the last interview explains it all. Dude, he looks out of it on the last interview, man. He looks out of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out because, you know, people weren't really checking for his interviews like that. Was he talking about the YSL case in his last interview?
Yeah, he was just talking about not really the case, but he was just talking about like the whole Thug situation and everything else. But I mean, you know, he, like I said before, I mean, he wasn't relevant until the whole Thug situation again. You know, so he got brought back. But you know, it could be one thing, it could be the other, man. But in that interview, man, just watch the interview, man. It'll say it for itself.
Yo, we definitely gonna watch that interview, but the case I be stressing over and over is, yeah, it's a lot of people out here on drugs, a whole lot of people out here, but you rarely hear a situation to where somebody OD in the comfort of their own home. The last time I heard about somebody ODing, in my life, they was in a hotel somewhere or a motel somewhere. They go, they get loaded, and they be like, damn, you know, this is it for me. They be stressing, they be on that shit. Why would somebody OD in the home with you got your family, your kids and stuff there? Like, why would you even want to be in that environment if you about to get loaded like that? That's what I don't understand.
Right, but before though, you understand something, Sean. Like he was probably on the drugs way before, and it only takes one little bad batch to wipe you out. I mean, look what happened with Mac Miller. Look what happened with a lot of the greats, supposedly drug overdose. All it takes is the right amount of dose or the wrong type of batch. Nowadays, everything's laced with fentanyl. So he could have just, you know what I mean, bought something off the streets and thought it was his boys and whatnot, giving it to him, and it was probably something that was bad, you know, and they didn't know about. We don't know, you know what I mean?
It seemed like to me nowadays the easiest way to get somebody got is say they OD. They did it with Pimp C. Mac Miller, they say he OD, but do you really think that Mac Miller OD?
I mean, from what we've seen and what we heard, he was buying the scripts, man. He was getting the whole bottle. He was buying it by the boat, man. But that's just what, you know, we don't know what goes on. You know, these sellouts and these weirdos in the music industry, they go through a lot, man. They're mentally, they act happy on camera, but deep down inside, they're messed up in the head because of all the bad stuff that they did. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's why
man.
a lot of them are so big on drugs, man. That's why they're all messed up on drugs, man.
Damn, man, you know, this is heartbreaking because it's a cycle that's happening more and more and more. And it's like, how can we get a grip on this thing?
Right. You know, it's always something, you know, like I've always thought, man, Lil Wayne was going to pass. I've always, because how bad he was on drugs. He was on the lean really bad. And you know what I mean? And I've always thought, like, man, I thought he was going to be one of the greats I was gone, and he's still living. You know, I mean, I'm just like, I know that's off topic, but I'm just saying, there's a lot of these rappers that take drugs and are mentally messed up, and when the truth comes out that they OD, nobody wants to believe it, but, bro, we don't know what they're going through, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, I hear everything that you saying, but since he just passed and his body ain't even turned cold, all I can say is rest in peace to Rich Homie Quan. We gonna have to wait for the details when we get the autopsy and everything, but you're not the first caller to call in and say that, so that's what the streets is saying. The streets is saying that Quan OD, and that's just the end of the story.
Yes, sir, man. But you know what, Blaze, I appreciate everything you do, man. I appreciate you answering the call, man, and we'll just wait and see, man.
Yeah, we'll wait and see, man. I want to thank you so much for calling and giving us that good insight, man. We're going to holler at you on the next stream. Please do something about that fire alarm. We got so much love for you. We're going to holler at you later. No doubt, man. Shout out to him. I'm hard. I don't know, y'all. Because y'all got y'all mind made up. Me, I'm not all the way convinced. Because I know this man was very bright. Regardless if he was on drugs or not, he had a lot of love in his heart. And people had a lot of love for him. And I don't think he would put his people in a situation to where they will find him the way they found him, man. He couldn't have been that geeked. But y'all saying he was, especially with everybody saying he washed up, he a has-been, he used to be hot. Y'all going in on this man. But like I was saying earlier, if his street beef got his family dodging bullets and Young Thug quick to rap about somebody popping at your mommy, he rapped about shooting at YFN Lucci's mom. Come to find out, Rich Homie Quan father's barbershop got shot up over some YSL nonsense. What y'all think his father said to him after his barbershop got shot up? He probably was pissed the fuck off. Like, keep them niggas away from my barbershop. His father probably ain't had nothing to do with that. Hold on, y'all. That's why I be looking at the families crazy. But out of respect for his family, I just want to pray for them and say, rest in peace to Quan, and hopefully they keeping it together. His father is a damn target, though. I could have swore I seen him in the Tubi movie last night, but I could be wrong. I seen the damn movie last night. I could have swore that was him, but it probably wasn't, man. They done shot up the barbershop. You got a pool table and everything in there with guns and shit all on the wall. And you know them boys was jealous for the fact that he even got a father. That's why they went, let's be real, that's why they shot up the barbershop. They mad because he got a father in his life. Rich Homie Quan's manager. Hold on. His father was his manager? It's a lot of shady business. And, yo, didn't we just Fulio mother was his manager and she could give a damn if he dead or not? Him and his dad took a lie detector to get the fuck out of here. Wait a minute, y'all. Oh, shit. Yo, y'all hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We celebrating Rich Homie Quan, just in case y'all was wondering what we was doing here, man. The phone line's still open. Y'all could call in. I want to see this real quick.
It's your barber, Homie Quan.
Hey, it's Corey. Here to take a lie detector test with my son, Rich Homie Quan.
We've never done nothing like this.
I am very nervous.
I'm not that nervous. It's the truth. We keep it real with each other. It should be dope.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
They about to... Somebody lying.
Breathing.
It making me nervous. What's your name again?
My name is Lisa. I'm gonna borrow this finger.
Oh, this?
Yep.
I can feel my heart being like, dum dum, dum dum. I feel like all eyes are on me. I'm sweating.
Yo, get to the questions and shit.
Have you?
Hold on, wait.
Are you high right now?
Yes.
Damn. Oh my goodness. That was the first question that his father wanted to ask him. And they thought that was funny for real. I'm already over here trying to point out the fact that I don't think he OD'd, but he was high during the lie detector test and couldn't even lie about it because they had him strapped up with the detector shit on him. Rest in peace to Quan. Shouldn't his father tell him to say no to drugs and all that? Can you trust the family? How they gonna be crying in the morning talking about he OD when it's a running joke that he be high all the time? Like I said, I ain't gonna say too much more because he's no longer here. And I'm gonna keep it respectful. But for you parents out there, don't you shed not one tear if your child allegedly OD off of drugs that you well aware that they on. It ain't no love out here in these streets. And I was going to get on his fans for supporting him and buying his music and all that, knowing that he was on narcotics. But you can't get mad at the fans when the parents is cool with it. You know what I'm saying? Hold up. Yo, hello. Who this is, man?
Hello?
Yo. What up? Who this be?
Nigga, fuck you and your dad, bitch.
Oh, damn. This nigga called back. That's that dude that went to Japan. You mad because you got herpes over there in Japan messing with them slutty-ass Harajuku hoes, nigga. When I find you, I'm going to put my foot in your ass. Mad because I did about 3 videos about him going to Japan, sleeping with them Harajuku sluts. Got cottage cheese coming out your penis. You want to be mad at me because you got STDs? Matter of fact, I'm about to go ahead and pull up on homie. That's the 5th time he called up here with that nonsense. Oh my goodness. Oh, fat-nosed bastard. Herpes all around his mouth. Sound like he crying because he in pain, trying to talk shit to a boss. Should have been you that OD, sucker. Yo, where my keys at, man? Go beat this bitch ass nigga ass. Nigga over there in Japan don't even know Spanish, using a translator. Talking about love me long time with a $5 bill in his hand. Now he wanna get mad at me. Yeah, I made the videos about your dumb ass. Hold on. Yo, hello, who this is, man? Take y'all up to Mount Olympus and throw all y'all ass off the cliff at the same damn time. All y'all. Yo, hello, who this is, man?
Yo, you need to respect the dead, okay? I don't appreciate what you saying about Rich Homie Quan.
But man, I'm just gonna let y'all kick me in my ass.
I mean, how would you feel like that if you died and some motherfuckers was talking bad about you?
Sister, what did I say that was so bad about Rich Homie Quan? I don't say
That he
R.I.P.
overdosed. You don't know.
The caller's calling saying he OD'd. I'm trying to let the people know we don't know until the coroner say something. I don't know what he did.
But he could have died of fentanyl poisoning. It's all kind of fentanyl out here.
Ain't that ODing?
But it ain't that murder?
You just want to argue.
No,
You see,
I'm
the last
spitting
call,
truth.
monkey see, monkey do. The last caller call up here talking crazy. Now you you want to hop on the bandwagon and all that. Put a banana in your mouth. I'm tired of this, man. Ain't nobody say he OD. You talk about he went on fentanyl. He went on fentanyl. Get your fat ass off my phone, man. Tired of these biggies calling up here talking crazy. Monkey see, monkey do. Put a banana in your mouth and go to sleep, man. Can't be nice to everybody. But drag her fat ass up to Mount Olympus and throw her off with the rest of them, man. But that's Negro here nor there. Y'all too grown to be acting so damn childish. Yo, hello, who this is, man?
This is Chaos. What's up?
Yo, man. People in their feelings about Rich Homie Quan, and rightfully so, man. We don't know what's going on out here in these streets. What you feel about all this, bro?
It's crazy because I just got on the internet and I had to look at a couple of sources before I called you. And yeah, he really is dead. So it's like, but it's kind of weird. I wonder what label was he on? Because he was on a label before he died. I think they killed him to get that insurance money because he wasn't gonna make no more good songs. He only had that one good song that was I forgot what song he sung, but it was only one good song that he had, and that was it.
That's messed up. Why people be judging him based off of his track record in the music industry. What about his track record in life, man? I'm pretty sure he did a lot of amazing things for his family, his community, his loved ones and stuff. You can't base somebody based off of how many records they sold. When he was hot, when he was on the radio popping, everybody, Rich Homie Quan. What y'all expect, him to be hot on the radio forever?
Well, you see Drake been doing forever, so it can happen. But at the same time,
that's because Drizzy got a BBL. Rich Homie Quan ain't have it. They wasn't calling him BBL Drizzy.
All right. We're getting all started. We're talking about Rich Quan. I'm talking about it's kind of weird. At 34, he's already crashing out, like doing super drugs at 34, and he dies like that. Come on, it's strange. That is strange to me.
We don't know if that's how.
So we don't know yet, but after everybody keep going around, first thing it popped up that he OD. I don't think he OD. At 34, come on. Like, I'm 36 years old. I'm not like about to crash out over some drugs. So I believe it's what label was he on before he died? If he was on label, they probably killed him to get the insurance money because he wasn't gonna make no more songs, no more hits. I believe no more money. You know.
And you figure, before he go on the trial and ruin his legacy, they was forcing him to testify. So he definitely would have been labeled a snitch out there in the street. So that would have been game over if he would have made it to the trial.
Yeah, but I believe that he wasn't. He wasn't gonna take the stand and nothing like that. I didn't hear nothing about him taking the stand at all. So I don't know about that.
No, they had him dated. He was subpoenaed to take the stand in the trial. They had it to where he ain't had no choice but to get up there on the trial. Yeah.
Now that's even stranger. Now he's supposed to go to court, and now he found out he died. I can't say OD because we don't know yet, but still, it's like it's at 34. Come on, like you gotta realize that at 34. Come on, man. It's like I don't believe he did that. I just don't believe it.
Yeah, man, I don't want to believe it neither. We just gotta wait and see what this is all about. But what tripped me out about this and what I've been saying throughout the whole stream is, anything can happen to anybody, but let's just hypothetically say he did OD. How he gonna OD in a home with his family? I mean, this type of stuff happened, but I believe in Rich Homie Quan more than that. I think he was very intelligent. If you listen to his interviews, he's a solid dude. I don't think he would have went out like that.
No, I don't see him doing that. So at the end of the day, I don't believe the OD part. We can scratch that. I believe that something happened. So we're gonna find out in a couple of days. I think it was foul play in this shit because ain't no way at 34. Yes, he wasn't making no more money because it seemed like because I didn't hear from him for a long time until today. But still, at 34, crashing out like that, it's just like I don't see him doing that.
Well, you figure his father owned a barber shop. Just because he wasn't rapping don't mean he wasn't getting to a bag. I'm pretty sure he had plenty of resources. He probably owned houses. He probably owned car lots. I'm pretty sure Rich Homie Quan had means to make money. Y'all make it seem like he was just sitting at home eating noodles, working on music, waiting for another track to pop.
He probably was. He probably was. You know how long he took so long to put that first track out? It took him a long time.
He got a father in his life. His father has his own business. You think he gonna let his son just dwindle his money and don't invest in anything? I'm pretty sure Rich Homie Quan had investments.
Then why be a rapper? Because being a rapper, you just a clown. That's it. You basically a clown.
He wasn't rapping like that, but he was still good. When you seen him in the streets, he still had the chains on. He still looked like a rapper, but he ain't got no song on the radio. That don't mean he was doing bad.
That's basically he's doing bad. What are you talking about? He got nothing. He's doing nothing. It's the image. It's the image to appear that he's still doing good, but really they're not.
Misery loves company, man. People want Rich Homie Quan to be messed up in the situation. People want him to be a bomb.
I don't want him dead. When I found out, like, damn, I did so much research, like, to make sure that it was true, and like everybody's saying that it's like he's gone. I'm like, damn, like you just can't go a day without somebody dying.
Yeah, it's sad. That's all I know. It's unfortunate, especially when I seen the headlines. You want to know what really tripped me out the most when I heard the news, when I seen the news? It was the age, 34 years old.
Yeah. I'm 36. I'm like, dang, man, that's crazy. I didn't know he was younger than me.
Yeah, he was a young man, and he been out for a while. So that means when he got popping, he was in his early 20s. He was living his life. He young. He had money. I figure when rappers come out like that at a young age, they gonna be wild. They gonna be dumb, have fun, party, do drugs. But I figure he would have enough time to figure it out and get on the right track. But he ain't had the time to really do all that.
Yeah, and I feel like it's messed up. Whoever linked that news article say he OD, like why are you trying to tarnish a black man's name like that? Like he has kids. His kids don't want to go on the internet to see somebody put out that he OD. I don't think he really did it. So whoever put that article out, it's an asshole. Like why would you do that? Why you keep tarnishing black people all the time when we die?
Yeah, that's messed up. For people to jump to conclusions right away. Now, on my thumbnail, on my title, I didn't say, Rich Homie Quan dead because he OD'd, or Rich Homie Quan OD'd on fentanyl, he dead, R.I.P. No, it's rest in peace. Rich Homie Quan dead at 34, rest in peace. That's all we know right now. That's all we could really speak on because don't nobody got no... Now, you could do the allegations and speculations till you blue in the face, but as of right now, don't nobody really know how he passed.
No, not. And we'll probably won't know till like next Friday. They're gonna take forever. They ain't gonna release shit too early.
No, bro, the crazy part about it is when a rapper pass, they really not trying to do no deep research like that. Tupac been dead for, I don't know, 30 years and they still ain't get to the bottom of it. Biggie too.
they got Keefy D in jail, so
He a
it's
fat bum that made up stories to sell a book and get some money off of it. They said Keefy D wasn't even in the car.
then he's a real dumb motherfucker. Then how you gonna put yourself in jail just to sell some book?
Exactly. For some
That's crazy.
clout. That's what people doing out here. People do anything and say anything if it's gonna pay. You ever heard of Jaguar Wright?
Oh yeah, man, she's funny as hell. I be laughing at her because the shit she be saying, I'm like, girl, are you sure you just making up shit? And everybody giving her a platform to talk. Like, this girl is crazy. You can see she's mental in the head, but she's funny though.
She be speaking on Ice Spice and all the new rappers like she's been relevant in the game. She's speaking on Drake and Meek Mill like she know them personally and shit when she ain't have an album out since 1995.
I'm just saying, it's like she been on so many platforms, so like everybody's getting her the voice.
You call in here and talk about Rich Homie Quan OD. Now you trying to switch it up and all that. But we still got love for you, brother. That's why the next time we go live, you definitely got to call back. We gonna holler at you soon. Real talk, man. He hung up before I hung up. Oh, diva ass. Oh, diva ass, man. How you gonna hang up? Y'all getting in y'all feelings out there. He hung up before I hung up. That's how I know y'all got attitudes. Yo, hello. Who this is, man?
What's up, brother? My name is Bradley.
Hey, what's going on, Bradley? We talking about Rich Homie Quan. He passed away today, man. And all we could do is say rest in peace. What you got to say about all this, bro?
Okay, bro. I'm going to keep it real with you. I think he was sacrificed, man.
Oh, no.
Absolutely. You don't find it odd that he was brought up in the Young Thug case, and then he dies a day later?
I find that very odd.
Very, very odd. Not only that, like, everybody that's died around Young Thug, you never know the cause of death. Lil Keed, Rich Homie Quan, Thug's baby mama got shot up. They still don't know why that happened.
Yeah, and it's like the little kid, if they would have put him on the stand, they would have asked him some questions. Then we don't know if he would have cracked, if he would have,
Absolutely, man. So I think it's tied to Thug, to be real with you, because we haven't heard nothing about Quan lately, really. And to be real, he really didn't come across as a drug addict. And when they sacrifice somebody, the number one thing, OD. How many people gonna OD, man?
Look, they said this 23 minutes ago. Rich Homie Quan named as star witness in YSL RICO trial days before death. So right before, a couple of days before he passed, he's the star witness. They was going to have him up there, lights, cameras, actions, put him on the stand, ask him some hard, heavy questions, man. How was he going to be able to handle that?
Exactly. And another thing too, man, did you see where Woody, when he was up there and he asked Thug, he was like, man, you didn't have a problem with Quan, did you? Or did you have a problem with Quan? Do you see that?
Yeah, we seen that. He act like he had an attitude when they asked him about Quan.
Man, let me ask you this. In what case have you ever seen that you can look and you can do that, man? You can't do that. That's almost making me start to think like the case is staged or like it's not even real or something.
Yeah, especially since it's been dragged on for so long. You mean 2 years later, now y'all want to bring Quan up on the stand for what?
And then he dies, one day later?
They playing with people's lives, man. This trial is causing more damage than it's not helping nothing, man. It's only making things worse.
Yeah. And
either they need to just lock them up for whatever they accused of and just move on.
It's gonna get drawn out more, man. But I think it's either he got killed so he wasn't gonna be a witness, or he got sacrificed for Thug to beat the case. One of the two, man. I don't know which, but it was definitely some sinister shit.
If you saying that mean that his family is implicated in all of this. Because he was at home. His family is telling the news that they don't know what the hell happened to him. So if your theory is true and somebody took him out the game, you trying to say his family was paid off to put something in his cereal or something?
No, not necessarily. I mean, it could just be as simple as, them getting to whoever his drug dealer is, man. and lacing his drugs. You know, his family might not even know anything. They could just think he
Damn.
really did just OD, man. You know how the game is.
That's fucked up, man. It could have been stress that took him out because you figure he got a couple of days to before he go on the trial. Just imagine what he was going through. Like it's over. Once you get on that stand and they got you all on the news. Now, YSL Woody doing numbers, they got him on live and he talking. If Rich Homie Quan would have got up there, that would have been bigger than the Cat Williams interview.
Yeah, you're right, man. Yeah. It's just it's terrible, man. It's you know what the sad part about it to me is his biggest hit, lifestyle with Thug and everything. They're falling out, and he was really trying to get away from Thug, man, be his own man and everything. And then all these years later, he gets dragged back right with Thug, and then he dies.
Yeah. And it wasn't easy for him to depart YSL like that. He had to take the high road and go another route. That caused a lot of issues for him for not even wanting to be involved with them like that. So he went through all that just to get out of the way. When they got indicted, Rich Homie Quan wasn't in their circle. So what was they going to I think they was trying to make him a star witness just to bring some more hip hop bling to the crime and hip hop bullshit that Fannie Willis put together.
Who knows, man? Who knows?
They would have had to ask him about some old shit. Like, so who shot up your own father's barbershop? When in all reality, they need to just be thankful that nobody died.
But man, it's just the thing is, like, whoever got to him, if somebody did get to him, we don't know what happened, but if somebody did get to him, they got to him quick, man. You wouldn't think that he would be somebody that, that easily accessible.
Yeah, man, because at the age of 34, it's impossible to say that he passed from natural causes.
I mean, it's not impossible. Anything can happen. People drop dead left and right, man. But
yeah, that's true.
His death is just so sketchy and just the timing. And then, too, man, I'm going to be real. We're in September, bro. So when fall hits, that's when sacrifice season come around. Every time of year, somebody big die.
You ain't never lied. Yup, you ain't never lied about that, man. As soon as September hit, the 9, that's the end of cycles, man. And it seemed like a lot of shit just coming to a close, man. Unfortunately, we lost Rich Homie Quan, man. All we could say is rest in peace. And we want to thank you so much for your phone call because it's very insightful. That's why the next time when I go live, we need you to call back, bro. We got so much love for you. We gonna holler at you soon, no doubt, no doubt. Yo, shout out to him and thank him so much for his phone call, man. Yo,
hey,
hello.
what's going on, Blazing? What up?
Hey, what's going on, sister? Rest in peace to Rich Homie Quan. He no longer here.
R.I.P.
Yeah, man.
So
R.I.P.
listen, everybody talking about their theories, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is my theory, and it's alleged. But I feel like that boy may have committed suicide.
Oh,
because, like you said, very stressful. He's being named in a star witness, and I look at the trial every day. And YSL Woody did the other day yell across the courtroom like, Doug, did you have a problem with Rich Homie? Like, where they do that at? Cray.
You say I didn't catch that part. You mean to tell me
yeah,
Young Thug was sitting in the back and YSL Woody, he screamed that out at Young Thug?
They asked him, the prosecution or the lawyer, whoever was cross-examining him, asked him, like, did Thug have a problem with YSL Woody, right? Mm-hmm. So he yelled across the courtroom like, Thug, did you have a problem with Rich Homie Quan? Like,
and what Thug do?
Start laughing.
Wow.
It's all over the internet. Yeah, it's all over the internet.
Wow, that's fucked up. And now that he gone, you think they celebrating or you think they mourning him? YSL Woody and Thug.
I think it's kind of 50-50. I'm in the A. I don't know if you in the A, but I'm in the A.
Yeah, I'm definitely in the A.
I think it's going to be 50-50. So I think like maybe the younger generation and the people. But, people had kind of X'd him out too when and then Thug started just, getting bigger and bigger. So he had kind of been getting X'd out, and then they shot up his father's barbershop, and that's what really made him want to stop. Because, he really, like you said, he had a father in his life. he really wasn't about that street life like that, you know. He was a well raised little young man. So once he saw like how these niggas dirty in the street, he's like, nah, this ain't for me. But then they also crossed him out too when he did that little that zesty dance. So, you know, it's a lot of little things. And I heard that bobblehead ass girl that called and was talking shit. I wish I would see her for getting on Blazington, because I'm your number one fan. I got your
Real
back.
talk, no doubt, man. You know what? You all I need, because there's always going to be haters out there. And Rich Homie Quan know a thing or two about haters, but when that pressure get to you and the streets is talking, they already done shot up his father's barbershop. So he thinking, damn, if all I wanted to do was distance myself from these dudes and they shooting up barbershops, they forcing me to be a star witness. He didn't ask to go up there and say, hey, I'll volunteer some information. No, they put him to the gun and said, look, if you don't go up here and snitch, we gonna throw you in. They probably threaten him with all types of stuff. Why would they do that to this young man?
That's a lose-lose situation, but again, it all goes back to this trial. This trial is designed to drain Young Thug out of all his money, okay? Because where you see, you know, if he was in L.A. or New York, anywhere else, he would have been out of jail, even if it was just on a bond, much less the case just being done and over with. All that money he got one of the best lawyers in Atlanta, so it ain't no reason for him to still be sick. And the man could get, like you say, he could get a judge kicked off the stand, but he can't get him out of jail.
Exactly.
It's a lot of deep shit going on. I'm just paying attention because this the year for what is it called? Exploitation or exposition, whatever. But yeah, just sit back and watch the shit show because it's all gonna come crashing down.
Damn, man, they summoned him to court. You know, they trying to make entertainment out of this, but it's not even entertaining no more because you got
I
people.
wasn't surprised if Netflix ain't done picked up Netflix definitely gonna remake this or Tubi or somebody. They gonna pick this up and make a movie out of this here or a documentary.
And you still watching the show loud as hell. We can't even hear what you
I'm
talk
loud
because
because
the
I'm
show.
still listening to you.
That show still it's so
If
loud.
that ain't loyalty.
You know what? And I appreciate that too. At least you watching the show, even though it's
Let
so
me
loud.
turn it down.
No doubt. We need you to cut that down a little bit because I gotta ask you a few more questions. You said
Sure.
that you in the A. Are you a part of the hip hop culture, or you just kind of do your own thing?
No, I'm hip hop all day, baby.
Hip hop all day. You originally from Atlanta, or you moved to
No,
You moved to Atlanta to be a part of the culture.
No, I just moved to Atlanta, but it wanted to be a part of the culture. But now I'm from the Midwest.
That's what it is, man. And being in Atlanta, I know you see it firsthand that it's a lot of young men out here, skinny ass jeans. Do you think that's because of the drug culture? Like they can fit into them jeans? Your average healthy person couldn't wear them jeans like how these young boys be wearing them.
It ain't part of the drug culture. It's a part of the rainbow is getting bigger, and the chicks is now dudes. They all manly and tough, and the dudes is all chicks now.
So with that being said, what do you think was going on between Young Thug and Rich Homie Quan when they was tight?
Well, Woody been telling everything. You've been following him on his, because he doing walkthroughs. He is really like doing the online thing and then going to court during the week and then doing the online thing. So, but anyway, they just felt like he was too soft.
He couldn't
They
hang.
felt like he was too soft. Yeah, like I said, he had his father, and he really wasn't about that lifestyle. Like they really was about that lifestyle, because he a gangster for real.
So they wanted him to be a gremlin, but he wasn't really a gremlin like that.
Right.
He basking in their light, but he wasn't contributing.
With drugs. I mean, that's what they doing. That's a new thing. These perks, that lean, and all that being cut with fentanyl. That's being cut at the top level. So even if you get it from that person don't know it's cut with fentanyl. They bought it cut with fentanyl. That
So
comes
it's
from
like,
the top.
so it's like Quan was down, but he wasn't all the way down.
No, he was still straight. He was still straight. You would see him. He was riding with no security, but he was still living nice.
That's fucked up,
You know, like
man.
2024 vet, riding around, you know, decent, living good, Cartier chains around his neck, so he was still
Mm-hmm.
straight financially.
Yeah. With a good
Yeah.
family, father, good people. He
Mm-hmm.
had people in his corner and stuff, and that's what make it hard for me to believe that he went out like that. But I just played a video where they did a lie detector, and his father, the first question he asks is you high right now?
Was he
So
high? Yeah.
this kind of sketchy,
Wait
man.
a
I
minute, is
just
that me? Okay, I
yeah,
gotta go because I gotta
all right.
listen to me on your show.
No doubt, beautiful. We gonna holla at you later. Real talk. We appreciate the
All
phone
right,
call too.
baby.
All right,
Well,
holla at you later. No doubt, no doubt. Yo, thank her so much for a phone call, man. Y'all could believe what y'all want to believe. The streets is definitely talking though. And I was interested in hearing what y'all got to say about everything. And the stuff I've been hearing is blowing my mind. I ain't got no proof. I ain't got no facts. All I could do is put some respect on this man's name because he no longer here. Rest in peace to rich homie Quan. So all of the stuff I done gathered doing this live stream only tells me one thing. And that is that rich homie was a good dude. People say he had a drug problem, but that's Atlanta in a nutshell. That's what's going on out here in these streets. He was a part of the culture. So that's to be expected. Sip a little something, drink a little something, smoke a little something, pop a little something. That's all they talk about. So I ain't surprised. But I don't believe he OD'd. Yo, hello. Who this is, man?
Nigga, shut your bitch ass
Man,
up.
get
I'm
your
back in
punk ass out of here, man. Dusty's out of here. Yo, hello. Who this is, man? But that's Negro here. Shit, them crackheads on the loose, they mad. It is what it is. People ain't got no respect for the dead. I don't know what's going on with these times that we living in, man. Y'all want to know what it is? These niggas missed a couple of ass whoopings in their lifetime. That's all that is, man. Hold up. Yo, hello. Who this is, man?
Yo, this is Pete from Erie,
What up, bro? We need you to cut that off in the background, pretty please.
PA.
No doubt. Yeah, man. We glad you listening to the show and everything. I really do appreciate that. Rich homie Quan.
Hold on.
Yeah, he done lost his life. We want to send our condolences to him and his family. What you got to say about all this, bro?
Shit, man. This shit crazy, man.
It's,
you know what
yeah.
I think, though?
Mm-hmm.
I think this all like a Illuminati thing.
You think it's some entertainment industry stuff going on?
Yeah.
Mm.
Hell yeah.
And what make you think that?
Right.
Yeah, what make you think it's some entertainment business stuff?
Shit. Really? I don't know. I've been thinking like Thug was like sold his soul type shit with that sacrifice and shit.
Yo, what happened to his phone? Yo, Reg, what was that? What? Yo, hello?
Yo, what's good, brother?
Oh, damn. Yo, homie that was on the phone, you gonna have to call back. I don't know what happened to his phone. Yo, hello. Who this is?
Peace, brother, man.
Hey, what's going on, bro? No doubt. What's on your mind, man?
Oh man, it's crazy, man. You know, all it takes is one of them fake perkies, man, with that fatty in there, knock them off for off, you know.
Fake perky, man. Like I said to a couple of other callers, man, rich homie Quan, he been doing it for a long time. I think he know where to get his work from.
I know, but all it takes is one motherfucker slide one in, you know what I mean?
But the timing of it, though, a couple of days before he's the star witness in the YSL trial.
So I'm thinking that too, man. Somebody probably hit it with the double whammy. You know what I'm saying? So it's possible, man. It's suspicious, put it like that. You know what I'm saying?
Very.
To go that quick. It's crazy, man. Crazy.
It's crazy, man. Yo, have you ever experimented with anything like that have you ever experienced or experimented with anything besides marijuana?
I mean, I used to drink lean heavy, man. I was the juice guard years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Beans, all them boys used to get it off me, man.
Word.
Yeah, man, but that's back in the day, man. Shit, 20 years ago.
No doubt. So you don't stepped out of that. Now you on the straight and narrow, but you do know how addictive things can get, though.
Yeah, motherfuckers, they was hitting that lean and drinking them pills with it, so that was a concoction. I was just drinking a syrup, mixing it with some alcohol like you did. And I was watching motherfuckers throwing back them pills, you know what I mean? Back in the day in Philly, it was called the mix shot, syrup and pancake. It came together like that, you know what I'm saying? It came with the pill and the lean. And that's back in the 80s type shit.
Yeah, times don't change, man. Times don't change. But like you said, man, rest in peace to Rich Homie Quan. And we appreciate your call too, brother. That's why the next time we go live, you definitely got to call back. Real talk, man. Yo, hello. Who this is, man?
Hey, yes, I'm trying to comment on the Rich Homie Quan situation.
Yes, man. We all is. We trying to figure out what's going on here. How you feel about all of this?
Yeah, to me, as soon as I saw it, my whole heart stopped because I'm like, I love Rich Homie Quan, and I just always have listened to his music, always been inspired by his life. I just feel like it's something to do with energy, like something the energy of the industry. Beyonce's birthday being yesterday and whatever that causes for the general public, and then his life ending the next day right after that. I just feel like it's an experiment, somebody abusing our souls.
Yeah, and that may sound crazy to people out there, but when I seen the news, everything that you just said clicked in my head. Like something is not right about this.
Yeah, it's really not. Like, it just seeming as if it's like an experiment where they trying to see how we feel about certain rappers and certain genres of music to see how we deal with, how we emotionally and mentally deal with loss, to see
Yeah,
our
man.
strength.
Yeah, and especially since there's no real music out there generating revenue, there's not a real big buzz behind any out of any entertainers or rappers. And excuse me, I'm all over the place because I'm trying to fight back these tears, man. It seemed like they sacrificing people just to create news to have something to talk about that's hip hop related.
No, seriously. Seriously, though, even generally locally, not just mainstream.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's cold blood. The industry is dead. It's hip hop been an industry of death for a long time. It been all about death. The music been about death. The culture been about death. And seeing how the culture is dying, the only way they can make money off of a death culture is with death.
Exactly. It's a business now. People taking out life insurance policies on their artists for the record labels, so that generally, however if they die, because dying is so much more a part of the culture now that if they die, they get a life insurance policy out on them.
And everybody get paid from the record label to the family members, whoever's involved.
Yeah.
It's cold blooded, man. And it trickles down into society because everybody would love to be a famous rapper or a famous actor or a model. That's what people strive to do. People wake up in the morning like, today is the day where I'm going to get famous or I'm going to work towards being famous. And for the people that's already there, they got a dark cloud over their head because them vultures is waiting for their body to drop.
I know, right? Yep. And then even just also giving bad news. I'm interested to see with Rich Homie Quan what they're going to say about his life. Are they going to speak good about him? Is he going to have somebody coming out the woodwork say he was a abuser or something, just to see what kind of narrations they give after he is not here anymore. Because sometimes they do abuse you by killing you and then stopping your music and then also, I guess, talking shit about your name.
They gonna sensationalize the shit out of this. I could see it now. It's like they gonna take a pig and they gonna slaughter it and they gonna chop it up into sirloins, pork chops, pig knuckles, pig feet. They gonna find a million ways to eat off of this man's death.
You know what I'm saying? And he not even bony for people, so not even, and generally everybody knows Rich Homie, but for even people who learning about him, he not bony at all.
Was
so
you
he
a
got
fan?
a lot of stuff to say.
Was you a fan of his music?
I absolutely was. I love Rich Homie.
A lot of people did, man. So where we at right now in the state of black culture? when you got rappers dropping like flies, you got the 304s taking over. Are you proud to be an African American in these days and times?
I'm proud to be a black woman, and
Mm-hmm.
more or less, I'm gonna highlight women because women are taking over.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like this is a result of the masculinity and the leadership of masculinity as well, with all the competitive and greedy and betrayal culture in which this has been, not even just generally in the industry, but generally in life generally. People are just generally not being genuine towards each other, and I feel like that's a toxic masculinity trait.
You know
So
what?
I'm proud to be a woman.
A woman of color, man. And I'm cheering for the sisters out there. I was thinking the other day, like, damn, if Kamala Harris become president, it's gonna be a lot of people acting up. But then it dawned on me, like, hell, let people act up. Let women get their shine on and stuff. It's just simply time. You know what I'm saying? And as a man, I step aside and let my sisters rock out.
Right, and I hope for Kamala as well. But the problem is, even when she was she's vice president, so her whole service, nobody was even giving her traction the whole time. For her to be the first woman vice president, and then her to be a black woman, nobody was giving her nothing, especially like whatever they was giving Barack Obama and Michelle Obama. They wasn't giving no praise, no traction, nothing of that.
I want to see my sisters, take over the White House, take over the industry, take over all this stuff. I want this shit to go to a peak. And then one day y'all gonna look left, y'all gonna look right, and y'all gonna be like, damn, where all the niggas at?
What? Nah, y'all gonna be
We
right
gonna
there
be
with us. It's
gone.
just
We
like the fact
gone.
y'all be forgetting about us. Y'all
Look,
be
we gonna
forgetting
be
we be keeping it together for y'all. If it wasn't for a woman's touch, for real though, everything would be all over the place. Y'all men, y'all be doing anything.
Yeah, I think women get a bad rap because the representatives don't represent everybody. People think Megan Thee Stallion is a representative for women of color, but that's the furthest thing from the truth. It's a lot of women that despise a Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah, it is, but Megan is more or less a mogul for rapping. She's somebody that can show you hard work in the black community and a black woman, more or less than being somebody who's a representative of black women.
Right. I'm all for it. I'm on your side, sister. Like, I want to see y'all win and stuff. And when it comes to people like Rich Homie Quan and people saying he OD, I don't like the fact that that's an automatic go-to when it comes to a brother losing his life. But at the same time, he been known to rap about it. He been known to do it. So with that being said, do you feel like he may have OD, or do you feel like it was some foul play in the situation?
I feel like it's some foul play. It's always some foul play from even with Aaron Carter. I don't even know if you remember Aaron Carter from the Disney TV show. He also was found in his room, and even Mac Miller, not Mac Mayer, excuse me,
Mac Miller.
What's his name? Mac Miller. There you go. Even him being found in his room as in potentially ODing, right? That's generally the go-to, like you say. I feel like it's just generally a go-to, a scapegoat, but something is always underneath it. I just feel like they have to examine what actually happened. But it's possible, like you say, he does sing about music, about,
drugs and stuff, yeah.
Yeah, so he could possibly, but at the same time, I feel like it's something underneath it.
Yeah, it definitely is, man. But only time will tell. We gonna get to the bottom of it, man. And one thing for sure, we love you to death, sister. That's why the next time when I go live, we want to hear some more of your insight because you very insightful. So don't be no stranger. Pick up that phone. I'm gonna be going live soon, and I'm expecting to hear you. So much love. We gonna holler at you on the next stream. Real talk, no doubt, no doubt.
No problem, friend. You always my friend. We family.
Always and forever. Real talk. Gonna talk to you soon, too. Be good, sis. No doubt. Shout out to her. Yo, hello. Who this is, man?
Yeah, it's Pete from Chicago.
Yo, what's going on? Calling all the way from the Chi. We need you to cut that off in the background. Pretty please, my brother.
Yes, sir.
Real talk. Rest in peace to Rich Homie Quan. People been calling in and pouring their hearts out, trying to figure out what the hell is going on out here. A good brother, well known, loved in Atlanta, all across the world, lost his life today. What you got to say about it, man?
Man, I feel it's a bunch of bullshit behind that, man. Man, it's like these labels killing these artists off, man, because, you know, like once they pass away, their catalog increase, their record sales increase. It's got to be something behind this, man. And there's always got to be something about an overdose. Everybody ain't out here overdosing off these drugs, man.
And you know what, bro? The way you put it is real simple, but a light bulb just went off in my head when you said what you said. They always say that a dead rapper, a rapper is worth more dead than alive. And seeing how he was about to take that trial, his catalog would have been doo-doo if he would have got up on that stand.
Yes, sir. So it's like they just got him out of there before they happened so they can cash out on him.
They cashed out. Oh, man, that's heartbreaking, man. But that's, you know, that could be the case. We don't know for sure, but the possibilities are endless. It could be anything for real, but that right there, the music industry or whoever's in control of whatever, they about to cash. I don't know how long it's going to take for the money to drop. Rather if he OD'd or if somebody took him out or whatever the case is, somebody about to get paid.
Somebody about to get paid, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we seeing it happen way too often now with these rappers, man. It's unbelievable, bro.
It's unbelievable, man. You know, I was thinking not that long ago, who gonna be next? It's been a minute since, Julio Fulio, he passed away, but that was to be expected. But I was thinking, damn, who gonna be next? And bam, Rich Homie Quan right before the YSL trial.
That's crazy, man.
I'm just over here. Look, they've been running this YSL trial for a minute. It's been going on and on. Like the numbers is through the roof. Like people watching it. It's like it's like one of the biggest things on the internet. Now they got more gasoline for the fire.
Exactly, bro. They already got Thug in a fucked up situation, and like you said, it's gonna add gasoline to that fire, bro.
You know, and another thing, like I do the celebrity blogs and I be on the internet seeing what's going on out there. For the longest, it ain't been shit going on in hip hop. Like it's dead. Like ain't a damn thing popping, ain't nothing buzzing. And with something like this, it's gonna be content creators, news publications, everybody about the feast.
Yeah, hip hop is definitely dying out, man. Ain't even really no more real lyricists in the game right now. And if you on some conscious type shit, they ain't even fucking with you. They just want to hear you talking about killing or shooting one of your own brothers up. That's what's selling right now.
What do that say about our culture as African Americans? Because hip hop is African American culture. The church definitely not the culture no more. Once upon a time, the church was black culture. And that was a noble thing. A lot of people disagree with the church. You want to know what I think it is, brother? And not to be all over the place. We got too many witches in black culture.
Yes, sir.
And I think that a lot of people say what they want to say about the church, but we was better off in the church. There's way too many witches and warlocks out here in these streets.
Man, definitely, bro. You know, I see it every day in the shop, man. So you already know. I know what it is.
Just pure evil. It's people out here that's just pure evil. And not only are people pure evil, but they practicing some shit that they really don't understand.
Exactly, man. You can't be playing around with that devil, man. You're going to lose every time.
People embrace black culture embraced the devil. I seen it with the Lil Uzi Verts, with the rappers, with the gothic shit, upside down crosses, the skinny jeans and stuff. Black folks infatuated with the devil. I would have never thought that would ever happen in black culture.
You see how Western name Lil Nas X, he turned from being a church boy to being on the video riding on top of the devil. I'm like, man, it's crazy.
He went to hell.
Industry, it changing.
He went to hell on a stripper pole and gave the devil a lap dance.
Lap dance. And that's crazy, bro.
Man, and people still was right. It was people trying to justify it like, oh, well, you know, he did it. They trying to point out the symbolism, trying to make it seem like it's all right.
Definitely not all right, man. Just to let you know the direction this world turning to, man. The church don't really mean nothing no more to nobody out here, bro. Like you say, everybody worshiping these witches and warlocks.
And that's where we at with it. Rest in peace to Rich Homie Quan. And I don't understand how. Now, it's one thing to let society let you be a fuck up. Like these, a lot of these 304 female rappers, they got them out here shaking their asses, but people cheering them on while they degrading themselves. And on the other hand, with the male rappers, they telling you that they on drugs. They telling you that they fiends and addicts. And the fans in the crowd cheering them on while they rapping about dope, while they on stage high. And then when the rapper, matter of fact, this is the point I'm trying to make. Society could do one thing, but when your family condoning the bullshit, that's a whole nother thing. By the looks of it, Rich Homie Quan's own family knew that he was on drugs and never tried to intervene or do an intervention or nothing as far as we know, because his father on a damn show with him doing lie detectors tests, asking him if he high or not.
Oh, that's crazy. See, what that is, they know that he got that bread, and they don't want to get on his bad side, they don't want to be cut off from that supply of that money.
Damn.
But it shouldn't even be like that, though. That money shouldn't even have nothing to do with how you feel for your family, bro.
Bro, you just spoke a whole lot of truth right there, man. I ain't even, you so wise and intelligent, man, because when people hit the lottery, they family don't give a damn about none of that. Like, oh, you got a bag, you on now, whatever you want to do, that's what we gonna do. So when these rappers get a chance and they superstars or whatever, they family not about to give them no backlash.
None at all, bro. They're gonna stay in line so they can keep that money coming in. You know what I'm saying? And that ain't how it should be, bro. It should be family over everything.
Family over everything, man. Yo, rest in peace to Rich Homie Quan. And we want to thank you so much for your phone call, man. You just gave us some great insight, man. We appreciate you. The next time we go live, you got to call back all the way from the Shy, y'all. Yo, no doubt. We're going to holler at you soon, brother. Real talk. No doubt, no doubt. Yo, thank him so much for his phone call. Make sure y'all hit that like, subscribe, and hit that notification button, too. I'm about to go ahead and get ready to put some more respect on this man's name. Because people think this is entertaining, but to me, it's more sad than entertaining, y'all. Yo, hello. Who this is, man?
Go ahead and get ready.
Yeah, hello? No doubt. We need you to cut that off in the background. Pretty please.
My bad, bro.
Oh, it's all good, man. Yo, we talking about what happened to Rich Homie Quan. I know you heard the news. He's no longer here. Rest in peace to him. How you feel about all this, bro?
Shit, man, it's devastating, but what was getting me mad with everybody talking about, oh, the label probably did this, that, and him. But bro, if you do your fucking research, you would see, bro, Rich Homie Quan was independent. He wasn't on TIG no more. Remember when you looked up and showed it? Remember when you showed that his father was his manager?
Mm-hmm.
Remember, they was going through a lawsuit TIG to get his rights and shit back. Right. So why everybody making it seem like this man was signed to a label and they sacrificed him for money? Nah, bro. Rich Homie Quan was independent. He was doing his own thing.
So that mean that his father was in control of everything.
Basically, yeah, his father was his manager, but rest in peace, Nut. Nut played a part in Rich Homie Quan's career too. You feel me? He was the reason why Rich Homie Quan ain't signed a deal with Birdman and them. He felt like the deal wasn't good.
So he basically saved him as far as the music industry go.
Well, basically not saved him because prior to that, before he linked up with Thug and them and was doing the whole Rich Gang thing, about to do the whole Rich Gang thing, remember he was signed to TIG, Think Is a Game. The same label that put on YF and Lucci on.
Oh, so he was working with the op then.
Huh?
So he was basically working with the op.
Nah. Rich Homie Quan wasn't working with the ops. It's just, basically, he, I guess Birdman wanted to put him on, wanted to sign him, you feel me? Mm-hmm. Nut wasn't letting him sign that bullshit. He felt like the deal was bad or whatever. But far as TIG, TIG, they kind of put him on. But I remember an old interview Rich Homie did, and he was saying that I don't think he took an advance or something like that. I think he had them paying him like $500 a week or $500 a month, something like that. You know what I mean? He didn't a big advance.
Yeah. So his father, he wound up getting out of them deals. His father is his manager, so he was independent. So for all them people talking about the music industry took him out, the record labels killed him, he wasn't on no label. He was an
Yeah,
independent artist.
It don't make sense, bro, because he wasn't signed to no label right now. You feel me? You could Google it right now. Rich Homie Quan record label, bro. Like, come on, bro. Ain't nothing gonna pop up. But his affiliates, because he did business with. You feel me? He wasn't signed to no label right now.
Yo, we want to thank you so much for clearing that up because people been all over the place with that one right there. We don't know.
Yeah, bro. It's like, you know what I mean? It's crazy. And then the situation with Thug and all of that, like, yeah, of course it's crazy. But at the end of the day, you feel me? Of course they could subpoena him, but to be real with you, if that man didn't want to go, bro, he didn't have to go, bro, because first of all, he's only part of the case because he say, she say, you feel me?
Mm-hmm. Oh, you saying that's the only
prior
reason why?
Situations.
Yeah, they was gonna have Quan up there to talk about some stuff from a long time ago.
Yeah, from a long time ago and all of that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it is what it is, bro. You know what I mean? And people just need to, you know what I mean, just stop with that theory. You feel me? At the end of the day, his own man even said, yeah, he took a bad pill or whatever. Motherfuckers just got to be careful with these fucking Percocets or whatever fucking pills they taking. You feel me? Now, I don't know. I don't recall Rich Homie Quan, you know what I mean, on some getting high shit off of pills and all of that. And I think in the video with the lie detector test with his pops, he was just, you know what I mean, trying to see was he high on weed. You feel me?
Oh, he was saying his father wasn't talking about no hardcore stuff. Like he figured his son probably hit the blunt.
Yeah. He talking about, oh, you high ass, and yeah, because they know he smoked weed. You know what I mean? That's all I really known the nigga for doing. You feel me? He's smoking weed. You know what I mean? I ain't never really hear about him doing all the other shit. He probably did. You know what I mean? But I know he smoked weed like a motherfucker.
Yo, don't you think it's ironic that he passed away days before he was supposed to do the trial?
Yeah. That's crazy too. Yeah, I ain't gonna front. Yeah, I see you posted that too. Yeah, that's crazy too. But I'm like, how can they force you to come take the stand on a case that you only in it from he say? You feel me? Like, I don't get it, bro. But you know, the law is crazy. You feel me? Like, if they want you to come to court, they can get you to come to fucking court. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they can get you to come to court and everything, but they really gamble with this man's life by pulling people into the situation. They know this was going to be bad news for him on the streets. He's an Atlanta native. When he come around,
right,
you know, everybody got something to say. Why would they put that much pressure on his back? And he ain't even involved. He been away from them dudes for a long time.
Right. Yeah, like, you know what I mean? After the whole situation fell out with him not signing, you know what I mean, with Birdman or whatever, blah, you know what I mean? But it's a whole lot of shit behind that, you know what I mean? Like, Atlanta know what it is, you feel me? Like, Atlanta, they know what it is, you know what I mean? They know the situation.
Yo, not only that, but he gave interviews where he ain't show Young Thug nothing but love. Damn, it's loud as hell over there. We want to thank you so much for your phone call, bro. Don't be no stranger. And make sure you enjoy your weekend, too. We going to holler at you later. So much love him, and thank him so much for his phone call. Real talk. Yo, hello. Who this is, man? Yo. Okay, we got it. Hey, what's going on? Who this be?
Hey, what's good, man? This calling from ATX, man. It's Bird, man. I'm calling in regards to the situation, man. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, a lot of these guys be, you know what I'm saying, ducking little stuff, you know what I'm saying, far as like emotions and shit, you know what I'm saying, with having to live, and you know what I'm saying, and stardism not going the way that it's going for him and everything. But I don't think he intentionally overdosed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't say that he did that. But these people running around here and they putting in all these drugs, this fentanyl into these drugs, bro, and they killing people, bro, because they trying to make money. Now, I don't think he intentionally killed himself because he was taking drugs. But I do think that he was probably getting high. You feel me? Niggas getting high out here. Everybody getting high, fool.
Yeah.
So if you got kids, my thing is. Nah. Go ahead.
Oh no, we all is, bro. It's your platform. Go ahead, say what you got to say, bro.
I was just saying, you know, and that's even to the family members, bro. Like these parents, brothers, cousins, all of that. Y'all gotta wake these youngsters up, bro, about drugs, though, fam. You can't take nothing from everywhere if that was the cause. I don't believe that it would. Sometimes it just be God's will. You know what I'm saying? We can't keep doing what we've been doing and looking for the same results.
Yeah, man, and that need to be a popular thing. That need to be a part of popular culture within our culture. But you know, the opposite is the popular thing in our culture.
Yeah, and it's like man, I just don't see it, man. I don't think Holmes intentionally did it, or
Yeah, don't nobody want to believe that. Don't nobody want to think of him on some Pookie and New Jack City shit, sitting on the edge of the bed, crying like his life is over and he just gonna go ahead and take that bump. I think that Rich Homie Quan was way stronger than that, but them drugs do break you down. If that's the case, we don't know. All we could say is rest in peace. No doubt, man. Yo, I hope that peanut butter and jelly sandwich busting, because you over there working hard to put that peanut butter on that bread. Don't be no stranger. Call back, man. Phone chopping. Yo, his conversation was great, but that sandwich was more important. But it is what it is. Next time, don't have the FaceTime on when you over there in your drawers, yam swinging and all that, making PBJs, man. But that's Negro hitting out there. If Quan gone, who y'all think gonna be next, man? Who y'all think gonna be next? Yo, hello, who this is, man?
What up, man? It's your boy Kennedy, 808 Street Music out of Houston. What's
Oh, that's what it is. We got H-Town in the building, man. We want to thank you so much for your phone call. We just lost Rich Homie Quan. What you got to say about all this, man?
First of all, I'm like, the first time I heard it, I was like, damn, people calling me. I'm like, I didn't know him, but the last time I saw it was at 2015 awards when they had the Lifestyle song out. But I didn't know him. You know what I mean? But I think he got hold of some bad shit. You know what I mean? And then motherfuckers knew that he probably got. I don't know, but like they said, fentanyl will make a motherfucker not hide what they doing. I be telling people that shit. People be like, no, not my child, not my son, not my daughter, not my wife, not my husband and shit. That fentanyl gonna let you know what a motherfucker doing. And I think he just got to him. I'm like, shit, he could have been smoking weed. They put fentanyl in everything. You can't trust shit right now.
Damn, so you can't even get a good old bag, get a dime bag and smoke that. It might have some fentanyl up in there.
Man, you can't get shit. You got to go to the smoke shop and get the fuck shit. You can't even get some good shit out here. Like, then you got to watch them motherfuckers at the smoke shop. You know, ain't no telling. They're going to be soon putting fentanyl in liquor. I'm telling you. That fentanyl is a motherfucker, dog. Ain't no telling. You know?
It's taking over because you got young people. This man was 34 and he just dropped like that. That sound like some old fentanyl shit.
Yeah, and remember how they were doing, they were trying to say Pimp C. They're going to come back out with that case too. You know what I'm talking about? It's a lot behind this more than what it is. You know, it's a backstory behind it. And then I saw on your screen that he was supposed to testify in that YSL trial. You remember them niggas were trying to sneak drugs in the court?
They was, and they caught the dude and threw him out the courtroom.
Yeah, and it was the lawyer, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was somebody that was working the case.
Man, dog. And then what do you think? And then he was supposed to testify and shit? Because he hadn't been fucking with them niggas since that Rich Gang shit. I'm looking at the screen right now, named as a star witness. God damn it. They ain't have to put star in front of this shit. That's a damn red light.
Fucking bullseye on his back.
Man, what? I wouldn't be surprised if somebody laced this shit. You feel me? They could have put that shit in anything, dog. Because if you a star witness in a case that been going on, for how long that case been going on?
Man, it been going on for over 2 years now.
Man, and that probably was the nail in the coffin, literally.
Man, this the thing. If he on drugs like how they say he was because somebody called and said his last interview, he was up there tweaking. Can you imagine him on the stand? And them persecutors, they not playing, they doing their homework. They don't already dug into all this shit. So he would have been like a deer in the headlights. They could have hit him with some shit. He could have confessed to some stuff and was
that he would have been stuck. He was confessing to.
Right.
That's why I'm talking to you. Like, I'm like, man, this shit seems something ain't right about this shit. And then they put the star witness up there in his
Star
name.
witness. That's some
Dog,
old ghetto ass Atlanta shit, man. They playing with people's lives, trying to sensationalize some BS just to keep the numbers rolling in.
dog, and I think it's real fucked up because I don't think he OD'd. I think they fucked him. I think they fucked him off. I think they gave him a dose. You know what I mean? Because if you put star witness on a motherfucker in a trial like that, all them niggas is telling on each other and shit, and then this nigga wasn't fucking with them no more. So if they say he's a star witness, don't you think they're gonna try to do whatever they can to keep this nigga from coming in that courtroom?
And you know they'll get together and come up with a plan like, yo, who provide him with the work?
Yeah, and then if a motherfucking lawyer would try to sneak dope in the court, what do you think they'll do to you?
Yo,
Get it?
that's crazy, man. You know what?
Think
That
about
is
it,
so
dog.
real. If they willing to slip some shit in the courtroom, hell yeah, they'll slip some shit to Quan. He out on the street.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, dog, that shit is wild, dog, because you got to be a bold motherfucker to sneak some shit in court. And you know how they soak them papers and shit and then sneak it in the court and then it be dope in that shit?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think they're going to do to a nigga on the street? That's free range.
Not only a dude on the street, but a star witness that's headed to
Man, and
court.
then they put the word star witness in front of that shit.
Like he gonna be the one to determine the whole case. Like they put the whole case on his back, and he ain't even really got nothing to do with it like that.
Exactly. That's my whole point. That nigga wasn't fucking with them like that. You know, from the past interviews and shit, he telling you he didn't understand why they wasn't fucking with it. He
They gotta
just
be more.
distanced himself from the
They
motherfuckers.
gotta be more responsible. I know they trying to entertain the world with this bullshit, but it ain't entertaining no more.
Dog, this shit ain't cool. Look how they did Pimp C, dog. Everybody know, goddamn it. They finna pull that back up too.
But why would they pull it back up with Pimp C? Like, is that what they talking about in Houston? They about to work the Pimp C trial again?
Dog, everybody knew when the shit first happened, nigga. I was supposed to do like a little EP with Pimp.
Mm-hmm.
The motherfucker, goddamn it, told me Pimp dead. I like, man, even my evil ass baby mama said, you know Pimp dead, ain't I said, you bullshit. You just a bitch. I said, you try to crush my dreams, bitch. And then I was listening to the radio and the nigga was dead. I was like, goddamn. But with Pimp shit, that shit seemed like they first was playing a bit calling up to the front desk on the news, and then they stopped playing that part. And then the motherfuckers that was linked to Pimp C death, they was from Mississippi. Them motherfuckers ain't here no more. You know what I'm talking about? But they said that the motherfuckers put something in his drink and shit.
Yeah, I heard that too. They
Man,
put
I'm
something in
telling
his
you.
drink, and they said when they went in the room, it was some big ass candles burning and blood all over the place on some ritual shit.
Yeah, and then like, look, this is just my thought, cause you remember when Pimp was talking about where Master Peter ran down on him, and them niggas came out the closet and shit and held him down and fucked him up a little bit. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
It seemed like that's what happened to me. I'm just saying. I'm just speculating. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, man. Rest in peace to Pimp C.
Man, and then think about it. And then when goddamn R.I.P. the goddamn Big Pokey, you remember he passed out on stage too.
Yeah, that was crazy. And then you had the dude Fat Man Scoop not that long ago. He passed out and died on stage.
Yeah, and then all this shit is linked to a goddamn supposedly a hot dose. You know what I'm talking about?
Something going on out there, man. People dropping left and right. It's getting real scary because if celebrities going like this, you know it's people out there that's not famous, that's not going to make the news, but they dying the same way.
Nigga, that's why I'm in the industry, but I be low-key with my shit. You know what I'm talking about? I was in a group with Mike Jones, years ago, but then I went solo on their ass. You know what I'm talking about? And I just stayed in the background.
Because shit be shady, huh?
Man, I'm talking about shady ain't even the word. This shit ain't shady. This shit is like concrete over your head, nigga. You motherfuckers low down, and then goddamn it, you got to look over your shoulder, goddamn it, around these motherfuckers. That's why I stopped going to the studio and I started recording from the crib.
That's the best way to do it, because you gonna be involved in whatever they involved in. Ain't no telling what they involved in.
Yeah, and then you be coming up at the studio and shit. You come up there, goddamn it, you wake up dead like a motherfucker. I'm like, look at how Slim Duncan went up there. They talking about they were fighting over candy. That shit wasn't about no damn candy. That nigga was fucking with old boy. You know what I mean?
Yo, the whole music industry need to sit down, and that's why we thank you so much for your phone call. And the
Hey,
next
look,
time
save my number, nigga. I just got there resub to your channel because I had to start my own channel, man. Like, you know what I'm talking about?
Yo, you gotta do what you gotta do, dog. We just so glad that you resubbed. I'm about to save your number and all that. And the next time we call, you gotta call back for sure, bro. Yo, shout out to
Hey,
Houston,
son,
Texas.
no bullshit, dog. This is the number I need to save, right?
Yeah, man. Yo, save this, man. I'm gonna save your number. We gonna keep in touch, bro, man. I'll let
Already,
you some-
Tennessee,
no
dog.
doubt. Word
Already.
up. No doubt, no doubt. Yo, I'll let him later, man. He said he unsubbed because he had to do his own thing. Like, I ain't about to be following him. He need to be following me. Hey, you got to get it how you live out here. However you got to get it. I ain't even mad. But Rich Homie Quan, rest in peace, my brother. He in the clouds right now. When I was setting up this video, I was thinking to myself, I need to bring this man some justice. I ain't going to tear him down and say a whole bunch of stuff that I don't know. Of course, I got the phone lines open to get y'all feedback. But my feedback is this. The body not even cold yet. The information gonna come out. We don't know if it's gonna be true or false. So regardless of what you heard or what you hear or what you gonna be hearing, you will never know the whole story. All I know is this is very, very sad, man. Yo, hello, who this is, man?
Yeah, this is Freddie from LA. What's going on, man?
Yo, calling all the way from LA. Hey, bro, we need you to cut that off because we want to hear what you got to say. We want to hear it crystal clear too, man. The floor is all yours.
All right.
No doubt,
All
man. We
right.
trying to hear you say what you got to say, man. What's on your mind, bro?
Okay, first of all, I'm a 63-year-old black man. 100% black. I seen when we started from nothing. My parents was marching them streets trying to get us our rights, trying to get us so that we could be able to go to banks and get our money. Okay? The black man stepped up. The 1970s to about, 84, black men was doing their job, stepping up. Then they dumped that dope into the community, right? Then the brothers got so fucked up that they then neglected and ignored their own families. They ran the streets. They rather lived in the streets than come home, bro. So when the woman is sitting up here worried about him and the kids is like, where daddy, where daddy? Mama can't tell them that, daddy out here being a dope thing.
You
See,
make
I
it
was
seem
in
like
LA.
women wasn't dope.
Check
Them
this out,
strawberries,
man.
them crack rock betties out there.
Check this out. Who the general and who the captain? The man leads the household. And a man will switch a woman out if he finds that she's not compatible with him. He'll replace her in a minute. Come on, bro.
Times don't change, bro.
Right. So then when mama got hooked on, guess who running the household? The kids. So now the oldest boy got to step up and say, I got to be the man. And what they always tell him, you got to be the man of the family. You know, like this is good time. Like this is good times. Like JJ got to step up, right? Okay. So when the young man said, well, what can I do? Only thing he can do is what he sees around him. You use the resources around you for survival. Ain't that basically how people survive in the desert, in the on the Arctic? You know, in the woods, they see what's around them and they see where they can benefit from. So when them young boys see them dudes standing on the corner slinging that work, then guess what? I want to be a part of that because I want to bring my mama, my brothers, my sisters. I want to be able to provide food for them.
Bro, I hear what you saying. And all that sound great. But at the end of the day, it's all about choices, man. People choose what they want and what they gonna do. It's always been plenty of choices for black males, African Americans. Brothers chose to sell dope. Brothers could have chose.
We wasn't the only one out there selling dope. Everybody got a white Mike in the neighborhood who was out there slinging dope. Come on, man. Everybody was out there selling dope. Mexicans, white boys, everybody was selling dope because that money was in the streets. Then the feds start cracking down, and brothers start leaving stuff in their mama name. And then the feds got hooked to that. So then they started taking that. Now we start another cycle all over again. Brothers getting themselves involved. And
Hey, it's a lot of rats out there, and it's a whole lot of cheese out there. But why every brother got to be a rat?
Well,
That's
check
the
this
problem.
out. But don't they put out rat poison too?
It's all poison. The money poison, the liquor poison, the drugs poison, the women poison. Everything is poison for a black male out here in these streets. If you choose to take the poison. The point I'm trying to make is, even though shit went left for black, it always been bad for black people in America. But how come we was doing bad? Huh?
When we was staying to ourselves, man, let me tell you something, man. My dad ran a restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
Man, and it was called Ferris Street in Jackson, Mississippi. Called Ferris Street. Man, it was nothing but black lawyers, black doctors, shoe owners. You know, they had shoe shop, clothing stores, hamburger joints.
Mm-hmm.
And we went up and down, and not one time, man, I put this on my dad, mama, daddy, Mike, anybody. Not one time did I hear gunfire in them streets. And I mean on Saturday, Sunday, it's packed. You talking about 3,000-4,000 people out there shopping, spending money. See, I knew when let's call it the golden age of black people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
before Dr. King.
Yeah, before Dr. King. Because we was spending our own money. White man didn't want you. Nigga, you can't buy, we don't sell nigga pies. Remember that statement in the movie?
Life.
So white folks, right, they wasn't selling the shit.
Mm-hmm.
You could not come to the front door of any white establishment talking about your money ain't no good here. Now, if you come to the back and you humble and you pay double the price at the average cost of the product, yeah, the white man might bless you.
So you trying to say that Rich Homie Quan OD'd over nigga pies? Because that we was talking about. I hear what you saying, and that's all good in the game, man. But we at a point now in America to where young black males is hooked on dope worse than they ever been hooked on dope before, man. We brothers out here dropping like flies. I'm not saying that Rich Homie Quan OD because we don't know, but that's the speculations that's going on out here, man.
Okay, so who makes the dope? Who makes the dope? We ain't got no chemistry. We ain't got no chemical degrees. We used to be able to do crack.
You ever heard of Young Jeezy? They been whipping that work for a long time, man.
Yeah, but Young Jeezy ain't nationwide.
It's a bunch of Jeezys out there, though.
Yeah, it's a bunch of Jeezys, but where are they getting their supplies from?
Yo, people gonna get hot. People gonna do what they want to do. People gonna do dope and everything.
Of course, people gonna do what they want to do. This America.
What can we do for the youth? That's all I want to know at this point.
What
Rich Homie Quan, he was only 34 years old. We got young people losing their lives and whatnot.
Okay, then what we need to do for our youth is put them damn phones in your pockets and go up there and go play ball with the kids on the street like we used to. You be the quarterback. You make little dude run out there and do the pass. You take him out there on the baseball field with a tennis ball and a stick and play ball with them all. Maybe I go buy some Capri Suns, some knickknacks, some little daddies, and entertain them for 4 hours, bruh.
Mm-hmm. That's real, man. You got to do what you got to do for them kids out there. And we going to have to figure out how we can get these young boys off dope, man. We appreciate your phone call. You gave us a lot of wisdom about the 60s and the 70s, man.
Bro.
What's up, man?
Do they feed y'all during the summer? Do the parks and recreation have bologna sandwiches and chocolate milk and
I don't eat bologna. I don't eat bologna.
Okay, well,
or no chocolate
butter
milk or no peanut butter snacks, man. I'm trying to stay off the show. I'm fat. I got to lose weight. And we appreciate you, bro. Yo, the next time I go live, you definitely got to call back, man. Real talk. I got so much love for the people out there watching, the people out there listening. And I ain't mean to hang up on him like that. But I gotta use the bathroom. I've been on here for 3 hours straight. I love y'all to death, man. Make sure y'all do me a favor. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification button too. I do promise y'all that we gonna be back with more news. I gotta use the bathroom back. Rest in peace to Rich Homie Quan. I got so much love for everybody out there. Make sure y'all hit that like, subscribe to the channel, and we gonna be back with more news. And for the last caller, brother, I need you to call back so we can finish that conversation, but I really gotta go. I got so much love for y'all. I'ma holla at y'all soon, though, no doubt.